Good afternoon, my name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. It's Matchday Live. It is Manchester City women against Arsenal women. It is a big game for both clubs, isn't it? Let's see how it goes. It's going to be a good one, isn't it? So stay with us and let's get into the action. So it is Matchday Live. It is Arsenal women away at Manchester City. Man City, of course, on the brink of winning that WSL title. Arsenal can still get second place, though, if we can win this game, and it will really put some pressure on Chelsea. So what is the team lineups then for this game today? So we have a look and see. This is how we line up. So this is the Arsenal team then. In goal, it is Manu Zinsberger. Back four, Emily Fox. Leah Williamson, who is captain today. Leia Cadena and Katie McCabe. In midfield, Vicky Palova, Kyra Cooney-Cross and Frida Marnham. A couple of changes there. And in the front three, it is Beth Mead and Chloe Lacasse either side of Alessia Russo, who's playing as the centre forward today. On the bench then for Arsenal, it's goalkeeper Sabrina D'Angelo, Steph Catley, Laura Wainwrighter, Taya Goldie, Katie Reid, Kim Little, Caitlin Ford, Michelle Agamang and Stina Black-Stenius. That's the Arsenal lineup for this game. For Man City then, in goal it is Kiara Keating. Their back four is Leah Alexandri, Alex Greenwood, who's their captain, Leah Oshabi and Kirsten Kasbridge. In midfield it is Laura Coombs, Jess Park and Yuri Hasegawa. And their front three is Chloe Kelly, Lauren Hemp and Mary Fowler. On the bench for Manchester City today, it's Katie Startup, Demi Stokes, Steph Houghton, Esme Morgan, Ruby Mace, Philippe Angeldale, Alana Kennedy, Poppy Pritchard and Laura Blinkhill-Brown. So there you go. They are the team lines. What do we make of that, the team line for Arsenal? A few changes today. Obviously, we didn't play particularly well last week at Everton. Maybe that's the reason why, or maybe it's just to give certain players in the squad some time this season. Kyra Cooney-Cross, for example, Frida Marnham back in the starting lineup, first time since, of course, her dramatic collapse in the final of the Continental Cup, and Russo is back as number 9. And Chloe Lacasse, Chloe Lacasse is in as well on that left-hand side in place of Caitlin Ford. I mean, we've got the squad to be able to do this, haven't we? To be able to rotate the team. And yeah, I'm not overly disappointed with the side. Yes, I would have preferred to have seen Stina playing, of course, with maybe Leslie dropping back into that number 10 role, which Frida Marnham's playing today. She's not had the greatest season, has she, Frida Marnham? But it is good to see her back. Of course, Man City are so close to the title, aren't they? Wow, a win today would almost, I don't know if it would seal it a win today? It certainly wouldn't it would put them within touching distance, wouldn't it? Steve's gone City 2, Arsenal 3. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Royston says, we are Arsenal. Greg says, hi, everyone, looking forward to a good game. It should be a good game, yeah. Greg says, I don't understand playing Frida and Kyra with Kim and Stina on the bench. Surely you play your best from the start. I mean, yes, I kind of agree with you, but maybe in the circumstances, you've got to look at it. Or at least we have got some real quality on the bench that can come on. Yes, you start. It may be to do with the tactics today. Maybe the team he's picked is the best team for the tactics that he's set up for this game. We'll see how it works out. Obviously, if we lose the game, then obviously we'll look back at the starting lineup and say, well, maybe he should have made changes. But that's the manager's job at the end of the day. I think sometimes he's been a little bit too reluctant to make the changes, hasn't he? He hasn't maybe started Chloe Lacasse enough. He's given Stina some starts in the last few games since the cup final, and She hasn't really scored it, as it were, scored any of the last 3 games. I'm not saying that's her fault. She hasn't really had the service, but Leslie's popped up with some goals, and maybe he's looked at that and thought, well, she's going to offer a goal threat in this game. And I don't know. But let's see how it goes first. It is good that we've got quality on the bench, though, and I think in these type of games, it's important, isn't it? It's not really been, has it, the games against the top teams that's been a big problem for us this season, has it? We've beaten Man City at home, we beat Chelsea at home. We beat and drew with Man United. If we can get a result today, it's only really that one defeat away at Chelsea out of all the top teams. So I don't think it's our performances and our results against the top teams that's been the biggest issue, as it's been against the lesser teams, as we know. We've dropped some stupid points. Then we shouldn't have done. Terry's with us, of course. He said, good afternoon, Richard, Steve, Royston, Greg, everyone in the chat. Come on, you Gooner girls. Let's do this today. A good dominating win. Terry's going 4-1. Wow, 4-1 would be good, wouldn't it? Terry says, hit that like and subscribe button nice and early. Yeah, get your likes in nice and early. The teams are coming out at the Joy Stadium. Will there be any joy for Arsenal today? It's not been a stadium that's brought us a lot of joy in recent years, has it? We've got a really poor record here. We've not won here for quite some time. 2016, I think, was the last time we won here. So it's been a long time. We're overdue a win. It's a big crowd, of course. As we know, they've only come to see the Arsenal, all these fans, because Man City don't have any fans, do they? We know that. Anyway, the team's been led out. Arsenal, of course, been led out by captain today, Leah Williamson, with Kim Little on the bench. And Man City been led out by their captain, who is, of course, Alex Greenwood. So the two big Lioness heroes are leading out the 2 teams today here in the spring sunshine in Manchester, the Academy Stadium, as it was called. It's now, of course, the Joy Stadium due to sponsorship. It looks like it's a nice afternoon in Manchester. And Manchester City looking a little bit tense, the players, I think, as they're coming out today. It's a big game for them, isn't it? As they're on the brink of lifting that title. And, it's a big game for Arsenal as well. I think if we can get that second place, then I think that will be so important for the qualifiers for the Champions League, won't it, next season? And I think that's what we really, really need to do, is do all we can to try and get that. 2 games left. Let's get 2 wins and let's get it done. But, of course, the pressure's on Man City today, isn't it? Much more so than us. They're missing Bunny Shaw, of course, with that injury. So it's Mary Fowler playing up front for them. Terry says, do you think we have all 52 Salty FC fans back in us? Yeah, probably, yeah. Well, at least 50 of them will. There'll be 2 that don't like Arsenal, so they won't want to back us, will they? But anyway, we'll just quickly run through the teams again. Man City line up like this. Keating, Alexandri, Kasparov, Greenwood and Arabi. Park, Hasegawa and Coombs and Kelly, Fowler and Hemp. That is the Manchester City side. It's a good side, of course it is. They've won a lot of games this season. Like I said, they're on the brink of winning a title, so we know what a good team they are. But we know on our day we can beat anybody. We're capable of beating anybody. We've got real quality in our team. And if we can put some of our recent disappointments behind us, the Arsenal team again, then it's Zinsberger in goal, back 4, Fox, Cadena, Williamson, McCabe, it's Palova, Marnham and Cooney cross in midfield, and Mead, Lacasse and Russo up front. It's a good side, let's be honest. There's some changes there. It's a good side. This is a very strong Arsenal squad, isn't it? And we need to go on from this point, don't we? And show that, it's all about building, isn't it, for next season now? It's not necessarily this season's pretty much gone. Yes, we can get second place, which will help next season, but it's all about building some momentum, isn't it? And showing that we are capable of beating the best teams in the country, in Europe, because that's what we need to be doing. And we've got an opportunity today to do that, haven't we? Man City, top of the league, they haven't lost for a very long time. And we've got an opportunity today to go out there and do it, haven't we? And I think there's a lot of pressure on Man City today. They've not won a league title for a long time. Obviously, there's pressure there. Of course, there is. And we need to take advantage of that. We can be, I wouldn't say relaxed, but if we play our game, there's no reason why we can't win this game. And I think we can win. But whether we will or not, so we're going to find out in the next couple of hours, aren't we? Aguirre says, anyone know where to watch? Terry says, yeah, BBC. It's on BBC One in England, yeah. I don't know where in the world you are. But so I don't know if anybody knows any other places where you can watch it. But stay with us anyway, because we will keep you updated with every single kick of this game as we're about to get underway. The teams have just done their huddle and we are getting ready for the kickoff here. Arsenal in their red kit, of course. Red kit with white sleeves, white shorts and white socks. Manu Zinsberger, the goalkeeper, was all in black today. Man City, of course, are in sky blue with dark blue shorts and doing the referee is Rebecca Welsh, actually, of course, who has refed in the, was it the Premier League she did? It was, wasn't it? This season. So we know she's an experienced referee, and let's hope that we're not talking about refereeing decisions. We've had too much of that, haven't we, in recent weeks? Buddy Shaw there is on the bench on crutches with injury. Of course, he's out for the season, but she is going to win the Golden Boot, you feel, with the goals that she's already got. Jill Royd, of course, as well on the bench. She's out for the season as well with her ACL injury. It's going to be Man City to get us off and underway here at the Joy Stadium. They will be kicking towards our right-hand side, and Arsenal will be going, of course, to the left-hand side. It's going to be Hasegawa, the Japanese midfield player, who's going to get this game off and underway very, very shortly here in Manchester. It's Manchester City versus Arsenal, and we are off and underway. Man City launched a long ball forward up this near side, cleared away by Katie McCabe, but not that well, actually, and Jess Park picks it up for Man City, who are straight away on the front foot. But the ball now goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Kiara Keating, of course, made that big mistake, didn't she, in the league game at Meadow Park, where Stina Blackstenius took advantage and scored the winning goal. And then she got away with one, didn't she, in the FA Cup game right at the end, when she basically walked the ball into her own net, but it wasn't given. Although she'd have a great game, didn't she, in that FA Cup game, made some great saves. So we need to find a way to beat her today, don't we, in this game, if we're going to come away with all 3 points. Matthew says there, where can I watch outside England? Not sure. If anybody knows, please let us know. But just stay with us here, because we'll keep you updated. Arsenal's given the ball away. We had a really poor start in this fixture last season, didn't we? Where we found ourselves 2-0 down at half time. Although we came back well in the second half, it wasn't enough. Rafaela Souza's goal was all that we could find in response, and we lost that game 2-1. But we need to make a better start today, but we can't keep the ball at the minute. It's got reminiscence of that Chelsea away game, hasn't it, so far? We've only played a minute and a half, though. Let's not get too worried. Anyway, ball's over on that far side with Lauren Hemp. Can she get across it? Emily Fox has come across. The cross comes into the near post, and Manu Zinsberger's there. Safe hands there from the Arsenal goalkeeper. That was a good cross, though, wasn't it, from Lauren Hemp over on that far side? I think her battle with Emily Fox is going to be key in this game. Emily, of course, has had a great start to her Arsenal career. She's going to be really tested today, isn't she, against Lauren Hemp, one of the best players in the WSL, so one of the best left-sided players, one of the Lioness heroes, of course, or heroines, if we want to be correct. We'll be seeing, of course, very soon when they play France at the end of May. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward for the first time. Beth Mead over on that far side. If Arsenal can get the first goal here, it could put some real doubts in the minds of Man City, couldn't it? With the pressure on them, of course, in the title race. But we don't manage to create anything from that particular attack. Hasegawa picks the ball up, and now it's gone back to goalkeeper Keating. Big game for her as well, isn't it? Following those 2 games against us already this season, 1 win each. Of course, very tight games they were, as they generally are, aren't they? When we play Man City, usually they are a tight game. I know there was that 5-0 win at Meadow Park a couple of years ago, but Man City had a lot of injuries coming into that game. So that was maybe exceptional, but usually they are very tight games, aren't they? Arsenal now building an attack over on that far side. Emily Fox, can she get the cross in? Looking for Alessia Russo. She does. Good touch from Russo. Can she get the cross in inside the box? To the byline. Oh, good tackle there by Alex Greenwood. Those two know each other so well, of course, from international duty. That was good play, though, from Russo. Good ball from Fox. And Russo was just inside the box. It looked as though she was going to get the cross in, but that's a really good tackle there from Alex Greenwood, the Manchester City captain. But it's a corner to Arsenal over on this far side. Can Arsenal get the early goal? Katie McCabe going across to take this corner with her left foot. We've played 3 minutes. It is still 0-0. Terry says, good ball and run by Mida and Russo. It was, yeah, it was great play that from Arsenal. Leah Williamson's in the box. Frida Marnham's in there. Leia Cadena's in there as well. And Alessia Russo, of course, the corner comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's all headed away by Manchester City. And now they can clear it away. And they've got a chance of a counter-attack here if the ball can be kept in by Laura Coombs over on that far side. It's done really well, actually. And this is a breakaway from Manchester City, but Arsenal now have got everybody back. Good defensive work there it was from Arsenal. Man City, though, still in possession and coming forward. That ball played forward into Chloe Kelly, another one of the Lionesses, heroes from the Euros, of course, and the World Cup last summer as well. A lot of those great Lioness players are in action today, aren't they, in this game, which is good to see in front of a big crowd Of course, a lot of Arsenal fans here as well, as you would expect. Anyway, Arsenal just won the ball back there high up the pitch and almost was able to get in with a counter-attack, but Man City have managed to keep possession. Now they play the ball out to that far side. And they're coming forward again with Laura Coombs over on that far side. She's done well, but that's good defending there from Kyra. Cooney cross holds her up, but Coombs does keep possession for Man City. They've started this game quite well, haven't they, Man City? And this is a good defensive shape, though, from Arsenal. We're forcing them back, and that's what we need to do. Keep ourselves switched on. Lauren Hemp plays a nice 1-2. Lauren Hemp now has got to the byline. Wants to cross light. She pulls it back to the edge of the 6-yard box. Shot comes in. Pulled across the goal there. And that was a big, big chance for Manchester City very early in this game. It was Leah Alexandri, it was, with the effort. Got the winning goal in the FA Cup game, didn't she? She got forward there. And that shot there was wide of that post. It's a big chance. So good play from Lauren Hemp down this near side. Pulled the ball back. And actually, she was put under pressure there. Good bit of defending there from Vicky Palova to just maybe put her off the shot. And she's rolled it past that far post. And almost an early goal there for Manchester City. And that was a good counter-attack. All started from Arsenal's corner, actually, didn't it? Anyway, it is a goal kick to Arsenal. And we got away with that there a little bit, didn't we? They ripped us open there a little bit, Manchester City, didn't they? But luckily, the finish from Leah Alexandri went wide of that post. And Arsenal now looking to try and play the ball up that far side. Beth Mead right on that far Emily Fox right on that far touchline. And now it's with Leah Williamson, plays it square to Leah Cadena. Not often we've seen those two play together, have we? Leah's been coming on for Leah Williamson in the last few games when she's had to go off. So it's nice to see them together. Cara Cooney crosses ball up this near side. It's a good ball. Katie McCabe can get forward. What's the cross like? It's not a bad cross. Oh, it was looking for Beth Mead on that far post, but Manchester City managed to clear it away. In fact, it was Emily Fox coming on that far post. Royston says one end of the ground is full of Arsenal supporters. Great effort. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, that is exactly right. As it always is, you know, we've got supporters everywhere, haven't we? We've got such a large following, and it's great to see. Even though we can't win the title, even if we win this game, we can't catch Manchester City anyway. But we've still got second place to fight for, and that's what we need to be showing here. Anyway, Man City just in possession again over on that far side. That ball played forward there, but looking for Jess Park, but it was well defended by Arsenal. Now Chloe Lacasse does really well, picks out Alessia Russo, turns away from the defence and plays the ball back to Katie McCabe. Really good play there, that was from Chloe Lacasse. Won the ball back, and now it's back with Manu Zinsberger. Leah Williamson now touches it forward. And Arsenal now looking for a ball. That's a great ball. That's up this near side. Finds Katie McCabe a little bit of space. She's got forward well on a couple of occasions here. Oh, that's a poor touch though from Frida Marnham. Let the ball run away from her there. And a promising Arsenal attack comes to nothing. But that was good play again. Katie McCabe getting forward well down this near side. And Kiara Keating there for Man City plays it out to Alexandri. Touches it back to Alex Greenwood, the Manchester City captain. And the play's just slowed down there. Alex Greenwood slows it down and actually tries to come forward. Closed down really well there by Frida Marnham. And that pass to Kiara Keating is a little bit short. Russo was chasing it down, but she managed to get there, the Manchester City goalkeeper. And now it's come all the way back through to Manu Zinsberger. Been in pretty decent form, hasn't she, lately for Arsenal in recent games? She's had a up and down season, if we're totally honest. And I do feel as though a new goalkeeper will arrive in the summer. But she certainly played pretty well recently, hasn't she? And Katie McCabe now again in possession for Arsenal. Touches it infield to Kyra Cooney cross. But under a bit of pressure there by Jess Park, but she gets the ball out there to Leah Williamson. Oh, there's a slip over on the far side by Emily Fox. And Lauren Hemp's going to be in. But, oh, she got a little bit excited there, Lauren Hemp. And overhit that ball. It was just a slip there from Emily Fox. The ball almost ran away from her. Terry says Fox needs to change her boots. That's about the fifth time she slips over. Yeah, she has slipped over a couple of times there, and Lauren Hemp had an opportunity there and didn't really make the most of it, luckily. Anyway, Leah Williamson now is in possession for Arsenal. Now she finds Vicky Palova. playing as the deeper of the three midfield players today so far. Vicky Palova has had a great season, hasn't she? Proved to be a really important player for us. Now, Kyra Cooley Cross now bringing the ball forward up this near side. The Australian finds Chloe Lacasse on this near side. Good play again from Chloe Lacasse. She's another really good signing that we've made. And I think once this team gels and the new players settle in, we're going to be fine, aren't we? We are going to be fine. And I think this season has been it has been a bit of a transition, and we haven't quite been able to find our best form, have we? Chill says, not gonna lie, I want City to win. Also an Arsenal fan. No, we don't want City to win. We want Arsenal to win, and we still want City to win the league. That's, I suppose, the ideal scenario. Mary Fowler now on this near side, but Arsenal won the ball back well, but not for very long though, because Man City have picked it up again, and now Frida has won the ball again. And in fact, the referee has given a foul there on Jess Park, and it is going to be a free kick to Manchester City. I mean, she did go diving in a bit there, Frida. She did win the ball, but you can't really tackle like that, unfortunately, can you, these days? You used to be able to back in the day. Terry says, great tackle, Frida. Well, I mean, it was a great tackle, but you're never going to get away with that, unfortunately, these days. Not even in the WSL. And it is a free kick to Manchester City on this near side. Got an opportunity to get the ball in the box. It's going to be Chloe Kelly with the delivery. We know how dangerous her set pieces can be. And Arsenal are going to have to be switched on here. It's only about 5 yards in from this near touchline, in line with the Arsenal penalty area on this near side. This free kick from Chloe Kelly. She's going to whip this in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and it's good defending from Arsenal. And then when the ball comes back out again, the shot's deflected wide. And it was Alexandria again with that effort there. The header came in, and then the second effort looked like it just was straight over the crossbar. I think it's going to be a corner. It must have got a deflection. It was a good header, actually. Emily Fox defended that well. And then Alexandria's shot, I think it might have hit Emily Fox, actually. Obviously, knew too much about it. It's gone over the crossbar. It is going to be a corner to Manchester City. It's one area that we haven't defended particularly well this season, have we? It's going to be Mary Fowler with the corner on this near side. The Australian for Manchester City. It goes long towards the far post. Header comes in at the far post. It's flicked on again and into the arms of Manu Zinsberger there. Luckily for Arsenal, nothing came of that particular attack for that corner. It was a bit of a dangerous ball, actually. Rajandra's with us. How you doing, Rajandra? Good to see you, my friend. He says, more likes, more goals. Exactly, yeah, there is more. Let's get your likes in early, and then we might get a goal or two. It looked like there was an offside there anyway. I don't know. Obviously, there's not VAR, so the goal would probably have stood, even though it was an offside there against Leo Sharvey, who had that header from very close range. Anyway, Leah Williamson now plays a long ball forward up that far side, and Leslie Russo's after it. Oh, that's a mistake at the back, actually. Leslie Russo's onto it quickly. She's done well. Finds Beth Mead. Can Arsenal make Man City pass the ball inside to Vicky Palova? This is great. Beth Mead with a shot. Good save from Kiara Keating. And then Man City scramble the ball away. Not very far. It's come back to Beth Mead again. Chip into the box. Header comes in. It's going to be a chance here, is it, on the far post? No, it isn't. Was that Kyra Cooley Cross getting forward? She's not got a goal yet from for Arsenal, but she came very close there. It was a good save in the end from Kiara Keating. It was Beth Mead's effort in the end, and then Kyra Cooley Cross on the follow-up. This is good play from Arsenal, coming forward again through midfield. Kyra plays it out to that far side again to Beth Mead. Infield to Vicky Palova. Oh, that's a loose ball, and Williamson had to scamper after that and manages to knock it back to Manu Zinsberger. MD says, why is there no VAR? We don't want VAR in the WSL. We don't want VAR in any football. So we're pleased it isn't there. Terry says, what a pass by Palova. Made a good save. It was a good save. It's another long ball up that far side. And it's Emily Fox getting forward again. This is good play from Arsenal. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. It's all the way across the goal there. Chloe Lacasse was coming in, but it went too far. Decent attack again from Arsenal. We've looked dangerous, haven't we, when we've had the opportunity to get forward in this game. We haven't maybe managed to get forward enough. Anyway, Chloe Lacasse has picked the ball up, and this near corner, she's got the ball again. Really good play. Really good play this from Arsenal. Kyra Cooley Cross finds Vicky Palova. And then it's played back to Leah Williamson, dinks a ball over the top, looking for the run there of Beth Mead. And it's going to be a goal kick, is it? No, it's a corner. Good play from Beth Mead there, forcing the corner. And the Arsenal fans behind the goal at the other end of the stadium are really getting behind the team, as they've done all season. The crowd have been brilliant, haven't they, the Arsenal fans? Absolutely fantastic. And they are doing so again behind that goal to our right. And it is a corner to Arsenal. Second corner. Leah Cadena's in there. Leah Williamson's in there. Frida's in there. Leslie's in there. Vicky Palova's in there. Everybody's in there. And it's going to be Katie McKay. Her last corner was a good one. Caused a bit of problems there in that Manchester City defence. Is this corner going to be as good as that last one? Let's hope so. And if it does, we could have an opportunity to get the first goal of this game. Katie McKay with this corner. She's going to whip it in from that far side. And just as I say that, the stream decides it's going to decide not to work, which is a little bit annoying, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like nothing came of that corner. Man City have cleared it away, but Arsenal are in possession. TV says they can't believe it's not on Paramount Plus. Well, this is to do with money, isn't it? That's all it's about. Now it's a long ball over the top again, and Arsenal in behind, but Kiara Keating's out. It was actually Vicky Palova with the run in there, and Kiara Keating was out quickly there, the Manchester City goalkeeper, and tidied that up pretty well. And now Manchester City in possession with Yuri Hasegawa. Deep inside the Manchester City half, just plays a simple ball up this near side to Asabi, plays it back again. And now it is with Kiara Keating, the Manchester City goalkeeper. Yet to be alert there. Another long ball over the top from Leah Williamson. It was Vicky Palova made the run this time. And Kiara Keating had to come out well to get that ball, and she did. She's got the ball again. Man City just quite happy to knock the ball around at the back. Arsenal not putting them under too much pressure at the moment. Alex Greenwood now in possession, and Leslie Russo put on a little bit of pressure, but she's gone back again to Kiara Keating. And then there's a long ball forward, and it's headed away there by Emily Fox, but not particularly well, actually. And Man City coming forward now. Hemp plays the ball up this near side to Mary Fowler inside the penalty. Cuts it back onto her left foot, dings it to the far post, headed away. Good defensive header by Emily Fox. It's still not away though. Lauren Hemp, oh, she scored in the corner. Lauren Hemp fires Man City in front, and that is a big goal for them. And not great defending from Arsenal. We looked as though we'd got the ball away at first, and we couldn't quite manage to complete the job. And everyone goes over to celebrate with Steph Houghton, of course, the former Arsenal player, as we know. And they want to do it for her today, I think, as well. Terry says, no, bloody Hemp. It was Hempo with the goal. We know how dangerous she is. And it was a good finish across Manu Zinsberger into the far corner. Wasn't maybe that great defending from Arsenal. Mary Fowler was involved. The first cross looked as though we'd dealt with that pretty well, actually. Emily Fox's header away. But it was poor defensive play really there from Arsenal. And then Lauren Hemp's got too much space. And it's a good finish. I think, was it Frida Marnham there? Not quite close enough there to Lauren Hemp. Allowed her to turn and shoot. You cannot allow a player of that quality that much space. Frida's got on the wrong side of her there. And it's ended up in the back of the net. And Manchester City lead 1-0. And once again, it's Lauren Hemp with the goal. Majendra says, indecision by Williamson. Well, I think Williamson just held her ground. I think Frida Marnham's got the wrong side, hasn't she? You've got to come across. You know she's going to hit it with her left foot. You've got to come across there and stop that. Anyway, I think Frida's more at fault for that. Leah Williamson was just standing her ground, wasn't she? 17 minutes played, and Manchester City lead. A goal that could be so important for them as they close in on a WSL title. The first time Man City would have won this title for a very long time. And they're coming, it's going to be closer and closer, isn't it? They can get a win here. But there's still loads of time left for Arsenal. And we've been in this game. We really have been in this game so far. We just haven't managed to really test Kiara Keating too much. Just that one shot from Beth Mead. Anyway, Man City looking dangerous again here. Chloe Kelly, and then Leah Cadena's in and manages to hook the ball away. But it looks like it's going to go out for a corner to Manchester City on this near side. We just have to be steady and solid here, don't we? We can't afford to concede a second goal. And that was a ball over the top. Leah Williamson's header wasn't great, actually, and Chloe Kelly was almost in, but good play there from Leah Cadena, and has knocked it out. It is a corner, though, to Manchester City. And it's going to be Mary Fowler with it again on this near side. We've got to defend solidly here, haven't we? The corner comes in to the far post. It's attacked there by Chloe Kelly, I think it was. Oh, it was Alex Greenwood, sorry. They do look quite similar, them two. It was Alex Greenwood with the header, and it's gone high over the bar into the stand there where the Arsenal fans are gathered behind that goal. And in fact, one Arsenal fan caught the ball. That was a good catch, wasn't it? And Alex Greenwood got above Leah Williamson there and headed it over the top. 20 minutes played, so we're coming up to the midway point in this first half. Rajendra says, is that strapping mean she's playing injured? Well, I don't know if she's playing injured. I don't think she's 100% fit, but anyway, she's obviously fit enough to play. She's had that strapping on for quite a while now, hasn't she? You know, there was an offside there, I think, against Frida Marnham, I think it was. And it's going to be a free kick to Manchester City. I think Frida should have done better with that goal there. She really should have closed that space down. She's got the wrong side of Lauren Hemp. And we've paid the ultimate price. Man City coming forward again over on that far side. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. We've played 21 minutes here at the Joy Stadium. There hasn't been much joy for Arsenal, but there could be some real big joy for Manchester City this season as they're closing in on the league title. Steph Horton's warming up with Demi Stokes, two former Lioness players, of course. Anyway, it is all about Arsenal trying to get back in this game now. That's what we need to do. We're still midway through the first half, so we've got plenty of time. And we've actually played reasonably well so far. That's a long ball forward again, looking for Lauren Hemp. Emily Fox gets up well, wins a header, and then Vicky Palova does well to shield the ball and plays it back to Fox again. And now she's done really well again. Vicky Palova in a tight area now. Kyra Cooney-Cross touches the ball off to Katie McCabe on this near side. Katie McCabe cuts in field, and then she's fouled by Chloe Kelly. We know those two have history, don't they? I'm sure there'll be more stuff going on there between those two, won't there? In the rest of this game. Anyway, Man City now looking for a counter-attack. Chloe Kelly again. Beth Mead's in there, wins the ball. In fact, she doesn't win the ball because she's given away another free kick. And the referee doesn't really like tackling, does she, Rebecca Welsh? Which is a surprise, really, seeing as she's left in the Premier League. I mean, I think that was a foul, actually, when you see the replay. So maybe the ref's got it right. On that particular occasion, Chloe Kelly's still down, actually. Which isn't very good, is it? For her, anyway. She's not looking in a particularly good state here, Chloe Kelly. It didn't look that bad a tackle either, did it? Anyway, she's struggling back to her feet again now. And Beth Mead there was determined to try and win the ball, but she did clip her ankle. And it was a foul, and it is a free kick to Manchester City. And Chloe Kelly, I think Chloe Kelly's going to be okay, too, which is good, isn't it? She's just getting back to her feet now. And it is going to be this free kick to Manchester City. I don't know if you maybe got winded there, actually, a little bit, and as she fell in. They took that free kick quickly, Manchester City. They're trying to build an attack over on that far side, but Arsenal deal with that well. Leah Williamson was in, and she's got the ball again, finds Kyra Cooney-Cross. Can Arsenal get level? Nice play from Kyra there in midfield, keeps possession well, and touches the ball off to Leah Cadena. And then she goes back to Manu Zinsberger. Now Leah Williamson's going to play a long ball up this near side, looking for the run of Katie McCabe. She just goes back actually to Leah Cadena. It's a bit of a loose touch, but she's done all right there to win the ball back. Finds Manu Zinsberger, and Arsenal now looking to come forward again. Leah Williamson plays it forward into Beth Mead. Nice turn. Finds Emily Fox over on that far side. And then plays it back to Leah Williamson. This is okay though from Arsenal, keeping possession. We just need to see if we can find an incisive ball forward and find enough for a goal. We did have that one shot from Beth Mead, which brought a decent save out of Kiara Keating when it was 0-0. I think if we'd scored that, it could have been a totally different game, but it wasn't to be. And we instead find ourselves at 1-0 down. That goal from Lauren Hemp. And the ball's got out of play over on that far side. They're just showing that save again from Kiara Keating from Beth Mead. I mean, when you look at the replay, I suppose it was a reasonably comfortable save, but it was nice play there from Vicky Palova to fight. Oh, it's Frida Minam shot, actually. It wasn't Beth Mead. It was Frida Minam with a shot. First time across the key. Actually, it was on target. It was a good, when you look from behind the goal, it was a good save, actually. So well done to Kiara Keating, who obviously has had a very, very good season, hasn't she, for Manchester City. Terry says, is this the same ref that booked everybody in the first half, then realised she can't give any more cards in the second because no players on the pitch? Yeah, I think she was, yeah. Wasn't that when we played Man City before? Who else coming forward again over on that far side? Beth Mead inside the penalty area. It goes around the outside and it's going to be another corner, is it? Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. Oh, it was offside anyway. It would have been a corner, but it was actually offside against Beth Mead. It was a good. Looked like it was a good move from Arsenal there. Was it offside? Oh, it was actually. Yes, it was just offside. Beth was just offside there, but nice footwork there. She would have managed to get the cross in actually, and that could have caused some problems to Man City. But it was offside. 26 minutes played. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. And Arsenal are heading for another defeat this season. It would be 6 in the WSL, which is far too many, isn't it, over a 22-game season? If you're going to win the league, you can't really afford to lose any more than maybe 3 at the most. And even 3 might be too many. So, you know, we've lost far too many games this season. Stupid games, some of them. You know, the Tottenham away game, the Liverpool game at the start of the season, West Ham when we were leading 1-0. And, you know, it's those have been the games, haven't they, that have cost us the opportunity. I mean, this game here today could have been a title decider, couldn't it, for us and them? It could easily have been, but, you know, because of those stupid points that we've dropped earlier in the season, that's not been the way it's gone. But anyway, Man City have now got a throw over on that far side. And let's see if Arsenal can defend this. The last thing we need is to go 2-0 down, don't we? It's hard enough when you're playing Manchester City and you're 1-0 down, let alone if it was 2-0 down. So we need to keep ourselves switched on here and be solid and keep ourselves in this game, and then hopefully we can build. Virginia says Chelsea lost v Liverpool, suggests that Liverpool will be challengers next year. Yeah, I mean, Liverpool beat Chelsea last year as well, didn't they? And they've beaten us this season. They're a good side, Liverpool. You know, they've obviously got a great manager who knows what he's doing. And I think they'll definitely be up there next season. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But we need to worry about our own challenge next season. We've got to do better. Chloe Kelly across to that near post, cleared away though by Leah Williamson, only as far as Lauren Hemp, the goal scorer for Manchester City, and putting on some pressure here. Looking for that second goal, Chloe Kelly over on that far side. And now it's with Chloe Kelly again. Chill says, yeah, true. If Chelsea lose today, that means they're out of the title. Yeah, but they're playing Bristol City, so they're not likely to lose, are they? Let's be honest. Anyway, cross comes in. Good header away from Katie McCabe. And the ball's fell nicely here to Chloe Lacasse. Brings it forward up this near side. The Canadian done well. And she's lost out to Mary Fowler, actually, who just took the ball off her. That wasn't good play in the end. It looked as though Chloe Lacasse had done well there, but she maybe dallied on that ball a little bit too long, and now Man City can come forward with Jess Park inside the centre circle, touches it up this near side. And Man City now coming forward. Mary Fowler it is, cutting in from this near side. Plays the ball square to Hazagawa. Now it's with Chloe Kelly. She swapped sides with Lauren Hemp in the last few minutes there. Chloe Kelly's playing over on that left-hand side now. Plays the ball in field. Man City looking dangerous here. Mary Fowler inside the box. Drills the ball across the 6-yard box, and in the end it was Vicky Palova to get it away, and then Frida Minam's header. And Arsenal under a little bit of pressure here. We're coming up towards the half-hour mark at the Joy Stadium. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. That goal from Lauren Hemp after 18 minutes is the difference between the sides. Man City now looking for that second goal, which would really make life difficult for us, wouldn't it? In the second half, we found ourselves 2-0 down last season at half time in this game, wasn't able to come back. And Man City are a better team this year as well. I think what's important is that we defend well now, keep it at least at 1-0, and you never know. Anyway, Man City coming forward now. Again, it's Mary Fowler inside the box, cuts inside, but good defending from Katie McCabe, and Arsenal managed to scramble the ball clear. Mary Fowler's looked a threat, hasn't she? She played a big part in the goal. And she almost created some more problems for Arsenal there, but Katie McCabe managed to deal with it. The City still in possession now. They're coming forward again. And Kyra Cooney cross is in and puts the ball out for a throw to Man City. Greg says Liverpool has no ambition moving to a ground that only holds 18,000. Yeah, but you've got to look. You've got to look what you're, what you're likely to be able to fill. Liverpool women's team are never going to be in a position to fill a big stadium on a regular basis, are they? They don't have the fan base. So I think maybe that's a sensible. I wouldn't say that says no. I mean, it shows ambition because it's better than playing at Trem. Anyway, the ball's in behind and Chloe Kelly's in, but she's offside. She does finish it well, but she was miles offside. That should be a yellow card because she was clearly offside, and she played on and put the ball in the net. Should be a yellow card, really, shouldn't it? And she ran through, and the whistle had already gone. And it should be a yellow card, shouldn't it? Terry says, miles offside. Funny how ref hasn't booked Kelly for kicking the ball away. Yeah, I know. I was just saying that there. She should have got a book in there, shouldn't she? Really. I mean, you don't like to see players booked for that because it's nonsense. But if that's the rules, isn't it? And it's happened. Players have got booked for that before. So she may be a little bit fortunate there, Chloe Kelly. Anyway, Man City have given the ball away. Maybe Arsenal can make them pay by actually scoring a goal, which would be nice, wouldn't it? We've not had too many opportunities in this opening 31 minutes. Just that one effort from Frida Marnham it was, but a good save from Kiara Keating. That was while it was still 0-0 as well. So a big moment that might have been in this game. Emily Fox over on that far side. It's done well, wins a throw for Arsenal. Rajandra says there, not yet 18,000. Better than at Boreham Wood. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it's better than Boreham Wood. But I say we played a lot of games at the Emirates this season. We're going to play a lot more games at the Emirates, aren't we, going forward? So, we don't need to. We've got the ambition here, haven't we, to go on and become the biggest club in women's football history. So we need to win this game to go above Chelsea and put some pressure on them, even though they've got 2 games in hand. But we do need to find a way to win this game first. Anyway, Leia Cadena does really well there inside the centre circle, plays the ball forward to Alessia Russo. Hasn't really had much influence yet on this game. Chloe Lacaster wins the ball again. In fact, she doesn't win the ball again. It's given us a free kick, dived in a little bit there on Mary Fowler. And it's going to be another free kick. Oh, she didn't get nowhere near the ball, did she, Chloe Lacasse? And it is going to be a free kick to Manchester City. 33 minutes played. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. And the league title will be very, very close. Man City have only got 1 game left, of course, after this. As have Arsenal. Chelsea have still got 2 left, haven't they? Jerry says there, Jonas has got to go with the squad we've got. He's underachieved. Yeah, but I think there's been this season, we didn't have a proper pre-season. A lot of our better players have been coming back from long-term injuries. I think there's extenuating circumstances for Jonas this season. I think we have to accept that. Man City coming forward again. It's a great tackle there by Leah Williamson, but Man City still in possession and Arsenal defended that well, actually. And Vicky Palova is trying to bring the ball away, but she's run into trouble. Chloe Kelly is going to try a shot from outside the area. It's deflected into the arms of Manu Zinsberger there. And Arsenal defended that well initially. It was a good run in, though, wasn't it, there from Lauren Hemp, looking to get in behind again. But it was good play there from Leah Williamson, it was, with the initial tackle. Now Arsenal got a free kick, have we? And Frida Marnham's gone down. It's always a bit of a concern, isn't it, when Frida goes down? Don't like to see that, do we? Anyway, I'm not sure what happened there. Actually, it's 34 minutes played. It's going to be a drop ball, I think. Not too sure what was going on there. Anyway, it's going to be a drop ball. And I think it's just going to be Arsenal to get possession, is it? Because I think we had the ball. I don't know if there was a little bit of concern there over Frida when she went down. It was Leah Williamson brought the ball out of defence there. And let's see what happened. No, we're not going to see what happened. Anyway, Arsenal now is trying to come forward up this near side. Katie McCabe does well, really well. And then Kyra Cooney cross. In fact, it's a free kick. Anyway, Katie McCabe is looking as though she's an innocent party. It's going to be a yellow card. Not quite sure. We've got the yellow card there. I'm assuming it will be. Is it Katie McCabe's got a yellow card? It can't be Katie. Surely Katie McCabe was fouled there, wasn't she? It must be a yellow card. Was it Chloe Kelly that fouled her? Anyway, not quite sure who got the yellow card there. They might put it on the screen in a minute, which would give us some idea. Not quite sure why Katie got a yellow. What did Katie get a yellow card for? She was fouled, wasn't she? What did she do wrong there? I suppose it's an obligatory yellow card, isn't it? Anyway, we've got 10 minutes to go until half time. Arsenal coming forward looking for the equaliser. Kyra Cooney cross manages to find Katie McCabe. Very central. Could do with a banger from Katie McCabe today, couldn't we, to get us back into this game? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Plays it forward to Frida Marlham, touches it off. Not a good touch off, though, and Manchester City have picked up possession. And the ball is now back with Kiara Keating, the Manchester City goalkeeper. And also not really threatened enough, have we, in this first half? One effort on target, and that's it. And, you can play Leslie Russo up front or you can play Stina up front. But if we don't create chances, they're not going to be effective, are they? And that's what's happened in this game, or what hasn't happened in this game. Stina hasn't scored for 3 games because she hasn't been given any service whatsoever. And Leslie today hasn't been given any service whatsoever so far. You can't. Your strikers aren't going to score goals, are they? If you don't create opportunities, it makes no difference which of our 2 strikers is playing. They're not going to score, are they? Anyway, Man City are coming forward now, looking dangerous. Mary Fowler on this near side. Good play there from Chloe Lacasse. That ball forward. Surely that's an offside. But the flag actually stays down. Mary Fowler now in possession, plays the ball forward. Far too much space here. The cross comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Leah Williamson's there. Not a great clearance, actually. And Man City still in possession with Lauren Hemp over on that far side. It's her goal that separates the 2 sides. Lauren Hemp flips it in towards the box, but there's no Man City player there. And Manu Zinsberger can just pick that. In fact, that was Laura Coombs, I think, with that ball there whipped in. In fact, Laura Coombs got a yellow card. I'm assuming it wasn't Katie McCabe that got a yellow card before then. It had to have been Laura Coombs because she committed a foul here, obviously. So I think Laura Coombs got the yellow. I don't think it was Katie McCabe. It can't have been. You don't get a yellow card for even Katie McCabe, who gets yellow cards for pretty much anything. Is not going to get a yellow card for being fouled, is she? So it makes more sense that it was Laura Coombs that got the yellow card. So there you go. Terry says yellow was for Coombs, not Katie. Yeah, it seems that way. And that was the right decision as well, because Katie didn't do anything wrong there, did she, at all, other than be fouled? She didn't even react, really, did she? Anyway, Man City coming forward again, looking dangerous over on that far side. Lost the ball like into the box. It was a good ball. The finish wasn't great, though, from Chloe Kelly. And Manu Zinsberger's made the save. A better finish there from Chloe Kelly. It would have been 2-0 to Manchester City. That's a good move. It was a good ball, actually. Jess Park, it was, caused us a lot of problems. She did well, Jess Park, pulled it back, and that was a weak effort from Chloe Kelly, fortunately for us. And it was an easy save for Manu Zinsberger down to our left-hand side. But Man City again looking dangerous. And now Arsenal coming forward. This is good play. Russo's picked the ball up, tries to thread it through to Chloe Lacasse. She can't quite get there. Good defending from Alex Greenwood. Chloe Lacasse is in quickly to win the ball back, though. It's a good battle there, actually. And in the end, Alex Greenwood does come out on top. And that was almost in there. But Man City have just given the ball away on this near side. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Good play that was from Russo. She's had to drop deeper to get the ball. She's done that. Lovely through ball looking for Chloe Lacasse, but it was a good defending from Greenwood. And now it's a throw though to Arsenal on this near side. Katie McCabe is going to take it for Arsenal. We've played 39 minutes. at the Joy Stadium. And a win for Man City will put them within touching distance of the title. Leah Cadena now plays the ball square to Leah Williamson. A little bit of space to line up a long ball up this near side. It's a good ball as well to Katie McCabe. Can she get the cross in? Plays it back instead to Chloe Lacasse. Now it's with Vicky Palova. Arsenal looking good here. Can we create a big opportunity to get this equaliser before half-time? Kyra Cooney cross touches it off to Leah Cadena. Plays the ball up this near side. It's not a great ball though. Mary Fowler cuts it out. And this is where Man City are dangerous. They do move the ball forward quickly, don't they? But this time, actually, they've been forced back. Reasonably good defending that was actually from Arsenal, you have to say. And it's now back with Kiara Keating. Goes long up that far side, but it's not a great ball. Actually, it's well done there. And in fact, it's going to be a throw to Arsenal, though. Leah Williamson takes it quickly. The Arsenal captain today. Still struggling a little bit with her injuries, isn't she? Had to go off at half-time last week. She had to go off at half-time in a Continental Cup final. Always a mistake at the back. Beth Mead's in. Is this going to be a chance for Arsenal to get the equaliser? Plays the ball up this near side. Oh, it's not a great ball, though, is it? Chloe Lacasse has got it, though. Goes around the outside. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. Oh, Leslie Russo couldn't quite get on the end of it there. Almost a chance for Arsenal to make it 1-1 before half-time. It was a mistake from Man City initially. Beth Mead brought the ball forward. Chloe Lacasse's cross, and it was Leslie Russo there trying to get on the end of it. Couldn't quite get enough on her header. And it's gone away. But Arsenal picked the ball up again with Vicky Palova. It's a good little spell from Arsenal, this. Can we find the goal? Which would put a totally different complexion on this game, wouldn't it? If we can get level before half-time, it really would make a big difference, wouldn't it, to the second half. Leah Cadena lays it off to Leah Williamson. Man City are bound to get a bit nervy, aren't they? They're bound to. The longer this game goes on. So first of all, we've got to keep ourselves in this game at 1-0. If we can get the equaliser, even better. This is good play forward. Lovely turn from Chloe Lacasse. Chloe Lacasse has got clear on this near side, just on the edge of the Manchester City penalty area. Can she get the ball across the box? She does. But Jess Parks there again. She's had an incredible first half, hasn't she? Jess Parks been brilliant. And Man City just about managed to deal with that. Really good play though from Chloe Lacasse up this near side. Let the ball run past her and then ran into the space there, but couldn't quite pick out an Arsenal player. Hasegawa again. But I think that was Hasegawa who maybe got that block in. Anyway, Man City are now trying to come forward themselves up that far side, but that's not a great ball forward. And Leah Williamson is there. Finds Kyra Cooney cross. This is a good finish to the first half from Arsenal. That really is. Can we manage to find the equaliser? Katie McCabe plays the ball back to Leah Cadena. She's going to find Leah Williamson over on that far side. Arsenal's right. Plays it forward into Vicky Palova. Now touches it off to Kyra Cooney cross. A little bit of time for the Australian. Just touches it off to Katie McCabe. She's going to go long up this near side to Chloe Lacasse. She does. Chloe Lacasse does well. And this is good play from Arsenal. But we need to find a finishing touch to this move. Arsenal coming forward again. Frida Minor can't quite get there. And Man City have picked the ball up again. And Jess Park plays it back. And it's now all the way back with Kiara Keating, the Manchester City goalkeeper. And it is Man City 1, Arsenal 0 into the last 2 minutes of this first half. And Arsenal have played pretty well, actually. You have to say, we've not played badly in this first half. It wasn't a great goal to concede. It was poor defending, but we've had one or two moments, a good effort from Frida Minor and brought a save from Kiara Keating. Other than that, we haven't created too much. We've actually played quite well. And we're coming forward again here. That's a foul there on, it was Alex Greenwood it was with the foul. So really, that should be a yellow card maybe, shouldn't it? But anyway, Arsenal have taken a free kick quickly. Beth Mead, a nice turn away there, almost a turn away there from Alex Greenwood. But she's done well, actually, the Manchester City captain. And it's a foul this time on Chloe Kelly. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester City inside the centre circle. It was actually Leah Cadena who committed that foul, and she's just limping a little bit. The Spaniard there, of course, Lotta Wuba-Moy is still injured herself and out of the team at the moment. Even though she's having a great season, is she going to be fit for the last game next week? And Massive giving the ball away again in a dangerous position. And Russo's tried to shot this, hit her own player. She's picked the ball up again now. Alessia Russo on the edge of the box. Tried to thread it through to Vicky Plovic. It's coming to Beth Mead. Touches it off to Emily Fox. This is good from Arsenal. The last minute of this first half. Can we get the equaliser now? What a great time to score. Beth Mead's cross is deflected. And it's into the arms of goalkeeper Kiera Keating. And another Arsenal attack comes to nothing. Beth Mead doesn't look very happy over on that far side. Her cross was deflected there. And Arsenal had an opportunity just before that, didn't they? The cross came in, and again, Man City have defended pretty well when they've needed to, haven't they? It was Emily Fox couldn't quite get the ball. But when it came back in the second time, Beth Mead there took a deflection. Maybe not enough movement in the box there, maybe. I don't know whether Beth Mead was complaining about it. Anyway, we are now into stoppage time at the end of this first half. There's not going to be too much, is there? Because there's not been an awful lot of stoppages anyway. Chloe Lacasse, they're just showing her cross again where Alessia Russo almost got on the end of that as well. And Arsenal have had some good moments in this first half. We've had one or two good moments, haven't we? We're just not quite able to find that finish, the finishing touch. And Russo was so close. If she'd got anything on that header there, you do feel it would have been 1-1 actually. But anyway, the ball has now played all the way back through to Manu Zinsberger. And it is going to be... We're going to just about to find out the stoppage time at the end of this first half. Leah Williamson now touches it off. And then almost... Arsenal giving the ball away almost there. There's going to be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be too much. There hasn't been too many stoppages, has there? The game's flowed pretty well. Two very good teams playing well. Both teams have played well. But it's Man City that have got the advantage. That goal from Lauren Hemp after just 18 minutes. And we're into stoppage time now at the end of this first half. And Arsenal struggling a little bit to get the ball away, but we've managed to now. There's a long ball up that far side. That's a good ball as well. Beth Mead got a little bit of space. Okay, she lined the cross up. We haven't got too many players inside the box, actually. But it's good play for Arsenal, this. And Beth Mead over on that far side and a cross into the near post. It's headed away. It's a corner, though, to Arsenal. Leslie Russo was trying to get on the end of that. Not had much service, actually, Leslie Russo in this first half. Feeding off scraps, really. But that was a decent ball there from Beth Mead over on that far side. And it was good defending again from Man City. But it's a corner to Arsenal. Can we find a goal from a set piece? We've not done too well from set pieces this season. Katie McKay's ball into the near post. Oh, it was flicked on, but it's flicked away. And then Chloe Kelly can clear it. Anywhere will do for Man City. We're into the last minute of the first half stoppage time. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0 is the score. But it's been a pretty even game, actually. And I think Arsenal have played okay. We have played okay. Lacking a little bit of a goal threat, really. But we've played okay in this game. We've played some good stuff, but not quite able to find that finishing touch. And this game certainly isn't over yet, is it? Vicky Plover on that far side does well, keeps the ball in. And it's touched off to Beth Mead. Arsenal certainly had more possession in the last 10 minutes of this first half. Man City have really got into our half, but they do have that important goal into the last few seconds now of this first half stoppage time. Can we find the equaliser? And no, we can't, because there goes the half-time whistle. It is Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. That goal from Lauren Hemp. And other than that, now Arsenal have done okay. You know, we've had one or two moments of our own. Frida Marnham's shot was well saved by goalkeeper Keating. Chloe Kelly had a tame effort at the other end, which was a comfortable save from Manu Zinsberger. But it's been an even first half. Really has been even. Two decent teams playing well. It is Manchester City, though, are ahead at the break. And, of course, in terms of the title race, that will be so important for them, won't it? Terry says they're not a bad half by the goals apart from Hemp's goal. Yeah, indeed, yeah. And Greg says, better finish to the half, just the final pass missing. Exactly, and unfortunately, that's been the story of the season, hasn't it, in many ways? You know, we've played some good football. We just haven't managed to find, always haven't managed to find that finishing touch, have we? And I think that's been the case today. But, yeah, no, we've played well. I'm reasonably happy with that performance there. I think we've done okay. Greg says we need Kim on the pitch. Yeah, potentially we do. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that, but let's see. We've got a strong bench today, so let's see if if Jonas is able to utilise that in the second half. I'm sure he will. What are those changes going to be? We'll have to see. But yeah, let's see what happens. But we're in this game. We really are in this game, and I think we played okay in that first half. So let's push on in the second half and see if we can get the next goal, get level, and then put that pressure on Man City, because they're the ones feeling the pressure, aren't they? Because the title is in their hands, in their grasp, and we just need to be a little bit more clinical in that final third, don't we? But how many times have we said that this season? With this team that we've got, we should be taking more chances. We should be creating more chances, and we don't seem to be able to. But we've played okay in that first half, so let's not worry too much about the performance, and hopefully in the second half the goals will come. Greg said, still think we're going to win. I mean, I don't know if we're going to win. I mean, we're still in the game, and I think the fact that we're still in the game is a positive, isn't it? Because we just need to. We know that we can score a goal. We know we've got the players to do it, and we are, of course, attacking the end where our fans are in the second half. But the goal there, you see, look at Frida Minor. She was very, very slow reacting to Lauren Hemp, who had the chance then to slot the ball into the corner. And it wasn't great defending, was it? Emily Fox did a reasonably good header initially, but look how slow Frida is there. She gets the wrong side and not able to block that shot. And it's gone into the corner. And that really, really was a poor goal to concede when you look back at it. But it was a good finish from Lauren M. But if you give her that amount of space in the penalty area and the ball's on her left foot, you're gonna probably find yourself in trouble, aren't you? And that's exactly what happened there, wasn't it? So, yeah, disappointing, but we played okay. And we're still in it, which is the main thing, isn't it? Terry says 4-1 is still on. Well, no, 4-1 is still on, yeah, of course. But after the way that first half's gone, you have to wonder to yourself, are we actually going to be able to score 4 goals? Because I can't personally see it, but you never know. You never know, dear. Stranger things have happened, without a shadow of a doubt. So maybe we'll score 4 goals in the second half. I'll take 1 at the moment just to get ourselves level, and then see where that takes us. But yeah, it hasn't been a bad performance. Certainly much better than last week at Everton, when I thought we were really flat. And yeah, it wasn't a great performance at all, was it? And I think today it's been better. And that's all we can hope for. But I say for me now, it's about building into next season, isn't it? It's, this season's done in terms of we're not going to win the league. We can't possibly win the league. We could still sneak into second place, but yeah, we need it to be better in that final third, don't we? Not just today, but going forward next season, we need to improve that aspect of our game, don't we? Greg said, with Williamson hitting the long balls, we need Stina's pace to stretch their defence. Yeah, no, absolutely, we do. And I'm sure Stina will come on in the second half, especially if it stays like this. And I do think her pace will stretch that Man City defence. We haven't really managed to do that yet, have we? Virginia says the cross pass was enabled when Williamson did not go for the loose ball. Now we see Leah Williamson there. She defended the space, and I think sometimes as a defender you've got to sometimes do that. If you come out of your position to close down the ball, which someone else should be doing, then there's a space in behind you. So I think Leah Williamson actually did the right thing there. What it was, Frida Marnon was far too slow reacting to Lauren Hemp. She just left her with that free opportunity to shoot, and I thought Leah Williamson actually did well to defend the space, her position. She just defended that position there, which I think is what she needed to do. It was more Frida not reacting quickly enough to the danger that it was her player. Ultimately, it was her player, wasn't it? And I do think that's why we conceded that goal. I wouldn't necessarily put any blame on Leah Williamson for that. I thought she did her job that she was supposed to do. You can't have her charging out there to shut the ball down when you've got your midfield players should be doing that job for you. You've got to defend your position, and that's what she did. But yeah, it wasn't a great goal, really, was it? We had a couple of opportunities before that to get the ball away, which we didn't do. I thought Emily Fox's header was a reasonable header. Wasn't it? It was not a great header, but it was okay. No one reacted to it, did they? I'm talking about before the attack appeared. I can't remember that far back now. I just remember Mary Fowler getting a ball and putting a cross in. I don't know what happened before. It wasn't like was it a counter attack down that far side? I can't remember now. Anyway, we should have defended it better. We definitely should have defended it better, and we didn't. And we conceded, and that's been the difference. But I say we've had one or two moments in this first half. We can't. I wouldn't rule us out quite yet. I think we tend to usually be better in the second half of games, don't we? And let's hope that that's going to be the case here as well. They're just showing that shot there from Frida Marlin, which actually was a good effort, first time shot. She put a lot into that shot, didn't she? She got a lot of power behind it, but it was maybe slightly too close to Kiera Keaton, and she was able to stick her right arm out and deflect it away. But yeah, that was our best effort. Obviously, I think that's our only shot on target in actual fact, which is again where we're slightly lacking, aren't we, in our play? Really, most of the season we've been lacking that, haven't we? That final ball, that shot or whatever it is. It's been a little bit frustrating. But anyway, we've got 45 minutes to try and get an equaliser and go on and maybe try and win this game, which would put us above Chelsea, and I think that would be a really big thing, wouldn't it? If we were able to do that, at least put Chelsea under a bit of pressure. Yes, they will probably beat Bristol City today. Let's be honest. I can't see too many problems there for them, but you never know. They're in a bit of a rut at the minute, aren't they, Chelsea? Which is such a shame, isn't it? Anyway, don't forget, of course, there is some Premier League games today as well, isn't there? Oh dear, Chelsea are beating West Ham 4-0, and people are expecting West Ham to beat Man City at the last game of the season. That's not happening, is it? Palmer, Gallagher, Maduki, and Jackson with the goals there for Chelsea. It's Brighton 0, Aston Villa 0 in the race for the top four, and of course Liverpool play Tottenham later on, and tomorrow night Crystal Palace play Manchester United. And of course, next weekend, it's a big weekend, isn't it? Arsenal play at Manchester United on Sunday. There's no WSL games, of course, next weekend because it is the FA Cup final, which Andreas is going to, of course, isn't he? He enjoyed himself yesterday at Bayern Munich women. They won the league title against Leverkusen. They're playing in their cup final on Thursday. And then he's flying over on Friday to be at Wembley for the Women's FA Cup final next weekend, Manchester United against Tottenham. So busy week for Andreas, and it's been a good week for him so far, isn't it? So, but yeah, that's what's happened. So there's no WSL game next weekend. So we'll be here on Sunday for the Manchester United game, of course. And can Arsenal take it to the last game of the season? We have to win that game to be able to do that, to make sure that we are taking it to the last game of the season. And who knows? Stranger things have happened in football, haven't they? But I think we all kind of expect Man City to win all their last games and probably nip us to the title. But we can just do what we can do. So it's going to be a little bit of a quieter week on the channel. There won't be anything going on. We probably won't be doing a women's show next Friday because one, Andreas won't be here anyway because he's flying over to London, and two, there's no game next weekend. And then we'll have one, of course, the Friday after, looking forward to the final game of the season at home to Brighton. And then, of course, the week after that, we will be doing our season reviews of both the men and the women. The men's show is going to be good. We'll look back on the season. Hopefully, we've got a league title to discuss. But if not, we'll still look back on the season, give our end-of-season awards. And, of course, we'll also do the same for the women's team. And that'll be coming up the Friday after the end of the season. So that'll be the 24th, is it? 24th of May. And, of course, we'll be finishing the season off. And of course, a week after that, the 31st of May, we are at St James's Park to see the Lionesses play against France. So there'll be a video of that game as well. And of course, there will also be the other game we'll do a watch along, of course, of the other Lionesses game the Tuesday after that as well. So lots and lots and lots of great stuff to come for you as we head towards the end of the season. So yes, please like and subscribe as well. But there you go. Anyway, Kim Little, it looks as though she will be coming on because she's got kit ready. She's doing a big warm up on the pitch. So Kim Little will be coming on for the second half, which is good news, isn't it? Because We did feel as though maybe we needed her on the pitch. So let's see what happens there. But yes, looking as though we are going to see Kim Little in the second half, which is going to be good, isn't it? So we look forward to that. Wonder who's going to go off. My guess will be Frida Marnham. She didn't quite look right in that first half, did she? And there was one little worrying moment where she did go down. The game stopped briefly. I mean, she was okay after that, but she didn't have any impact in that game really whatsoever, did she? So I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's her that's going off for Kim Little. But we'll see very, very shortly when the second half gets underway, which will be any time now, really, won't it? We'll be expecting the second half to start very soon. But it's good to see Kim Little warming up and ready to come on for this second half. And we'll see what happens. But it is, of course, the Women's FA Cup final next week. Man United against Tottenham. And that could be quite good. A new name on the Women's FA Cup it will be, won't it? Either way, because neither team has won it before. And Tottenham playing their first ever final. In fact, I know, I was going to say Man United were in the final last year, wasn't they? They lost to Chelsea. So, yes, that's all coming out, of course, over the next couple of weeks as we reach the end of this season, which it's been overall for the Arsenal women, it's been a disappointing season. I don't think we can really say much more than that, really. Yes, we won the Continental Cup. That was a great day, and it was great to beat Chelsea in the final. Of course it was, and that seems to have been what's ended their season, doesn't it? Because since we beat them, it's all fallen apart for them. But overall, I think it's been slightly disappointing. I think we've been inconsistent. We haven't quite been able to get to where we maybe feel we should be, which is we should be the ones challenging for that title, and we've not been able to do that, have we? So that's been frustrating, but at least we've got a trophy on the board. And talking of trophies, we've got Kim Little coming on, a captain, who of course lifted that trophy, didn't she? And she's coming on for the second half. We believe it is for Frida Marnham, but we'll get confirmation of that very soon. The teams are coming back out for the second half. And we're going to see whether or not Arsenal can find a way back into this game. We'll have to see what happens. The two Dutch players there, Kasperij and our very own Vicky Palova, in conversation as they came back out for the second half. It is Man City 1, Arsenal 0, but Arsenal still in this game. We're definitely still in this game, and we've got a big chance to try to put some pressure on Chelsea for second place, but we need to win this game to do that. And if we're going to win this game, we're going to need a big second half, aren't we? We did play well in that first half, but not quite enough so far. But let's see what the second half brings with Kimmy Little on. I'm sure we're going to see a good Arsenal performance. And it is Frida Marnham who's gone off, and Kimmy Little's coming on for the second half. And I say Frida didn't really look right in that first half for me. I think they've rushed her back a little bit, maybe a little bit sooner than they maybe should have done. Yes, they'll have advice from doctors, but yeah, I'm not surprised to see Frida go off. She didn't look herself in that first half, did she? And I still think maybe, even if it's not a physical issue, it may well be a mental issue with her, after what happened in the final. So she's gone off. Kim Little's on. Not a bad sub, is it? Let's be honest. And it is going to be Arsenal to get this second half off and underway. We are attacking the goal to our right in this second half, which is the end where the Arsenal fans are gathered behind that goal. So hopefully we can suck the ball in the net as we did at Molineux a few weeks ago. And it is Arsenal now looking to come forward straight away. Leia Cadena plays the ball forward to Chloe Lacasse. A nice turn from her, dink ball over the top. And suddenly Katie McCabe got a little bit of space over on that far side. Good start to the second half from Arsenal, and we've won a corner straight away. Really good play that from Arsenal, straight from the second half. Hadda says, please, we need new manager, Jonas. He can't take us anywhere. Well, he's just won us 2 trophies, my friend. He's won us 2 trophies. Anyway, Katie McCabe is going to take this corner, or is she? Maybe Beth Mead's going to take it. The first minute of the second half. Can we get an equaliser straight away? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can. This corner is going to come in from Beth Mead. It is over on that far side with her right foot, and swing her in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed out. Comes to the edge of the box. Kyra Cooney Cross. She's going to think about a shot. Instead, it goes to Emily Fox, plays it back to Kyra Cooney-Cross. Man City got the ball away, but haven't really got possession of it. It's now with Katie McCabe again up that far side. It's good play. Beth Mead, can she line up across? She does across up towards the near post. Oh, Leah Williamson completely missed it. Oh, and then it's put wide. Was that Leah Cadena? It was Leah Cadena there inside the box looking for her first WSL goal and wasn't able to find the target there. Beth Mead's ball towards that near post. Leah Williamson completely missed it. And Leah Cadena's in. Oh, that's a big chance. Really big chance there for Leah Cadena. And she really needs to put that away. Instead, it's gone wide. Oh, that was a moment there, wasn't it, for Arsenal to get level right at the start of this second half. Big chance there. And Jonas knows it there. Hitting the seat in frustration on the bench. Maybe if that had come to anybody else other than a defender. Oh, and suddenly Man City have picked our pockets there. Hasegawa. Now it's with Jess Park bringing it forward for Man City, looking now to try and get a second goal themselves. Mary Fowler over on that far side. Oh, that's weak defending. Mary Fowler pulls it back. The shot comes in. It's deflected. And Arsenal get it away. And not really very far, actually. Jess Park shot again. And again, it's fizzed around that 6-yard box. Arsenal can't get it away. Mary Fowler with a shot. Oh, Zinsberger saves with her legs. And there could have been a goal at each end at the start of this second half. Wow, end-to-end stuff. Arsenal couldn't really get that ball away. And in the end, it was Mary Fowler's shot came in. And that's a good save with her legs there from Manu Zinsberger. Greg says, good save, the Zins. Indeed, it was a good save from Manu Zinsberger with her legs there to deny Man City a second goal. And you do feel as though a second goal for Man City will seal the game here for them and put them within, well, if Chelsea don't win today, they would have won the title, but they'll only need a point next week to win the league, won't they, Man City, if they win this game? Assuming Chelsea, of course, win their games they're playing between now and then. But that was a big save, that, from Manu Zinsberger. Just seconds after we almost got level with Leah Cadena's effort, that she couldn't quite find that corner. It's just kind of curled away from the goal, and that was a real shame. But it's been an exciting start to the second half, hasn't it? Anyway, Alex Greenwood there, a long ball forward. Leah Cadena wins her defensive header this time. Maybe that's more of her strength, isn't it? And that's good play there from Kyra Cooney-Cross. Touches it off to Leah Williamson. And now it's with Leah Cadena, and it's gone back to Manu Zinsberger. We've played 48.5 minutes. And it is still Man City 1, Arsenal 0. But Arsenal have given as good as they've got here today. And it's been a good performance, but it's all about results, isn't it? And if we don't get anything from this game, the performance won't really matter too much, will it? If we lose, but anyway, there's still plenty of time, and we've been playing pretty well, so let's not worry too much. Let's not get too down about the way we've played. We've certainly played well. Anyway, Leah Williamson now brings the ball out of defence, touches it off to Kyra Cooney-Cross. Now it's up that far side. Katie McCabe plays it forward. This is good play from Arsenal. Kimmy Little now finds Chloe Lacasse over on that far side. Chloe Lacasse touches the ball back. Oh, that's not a great ball, though, is it, from Katie McCabe? It's just gone behind for a goal kick. And not good play there. It was a good move, though, just before that, wasn't it, from Arsenal? We've played some good stuff at times today. And they're just showing that save again from Manu Zinsberger there. Arsenal didn't really clear their lines particularly well, did they? And then when it came back again to Mary Fowler, that was a good save of her legs there from Manu Zinsberger. It went through the legs, actually, of Leah Cadena, which probably made it even more difficult for Manu there. So it's a good save, wasn't it? And she did really well, actually. Anyway, the ball is now back with Chiara Keating for Manchester City. Oh, that's not a great clearance, though, is it? And over on that far side, it's another free kick to Manchester City. Chloe Lacasse there, a little bit late. And the referee has given a free kick to Manchester City. And there is a Man City player injured. It's a yellow card to Chloe Lacasse. Sometimes I feel the referees give out a yellow card when they see the result of the tackle as opposed to the tackle itself. Oh, she stood on her foot there. I suppose it was a foul. Is that worthy of a yellow card? Oh, it could be quite a nasty injury, actually. Really could be a bit of a nasty injury, and it probably was worth a yellow card, actually, when you look at it again. But sometimes the referees tend to look how badly the player might be injured and the result of the tackle as opposed to the actual tackle itself. Because sometimes injuries happen not necessarily as a result of the actual sort of tackle itself. I mean, this one probably is, to be fair. But anyway, it probably was a yellow card for Chloe Lacasse. She was just a little bit late getting there, wasn't she? Maybe a little bit of frustration slightly as well. And see, that's the sort of tackle there where VAR maybe decided that could well be or should be deemed a red card, but it probably isn't, is it? I think yellow card's fair enough. But she's still down. Casbridge as the Manchester City defender. And she'll have a sore ankle there. There's no doubt about that. Let's hope she's going to be okay to continue. But she's in a lot of pain. And we may well be seeing Esme Morgan perhaps coming on for Manchester City if she's unable to continue. But we'll see. Esme Morgan is warming up. Anyway, she's back on her feet again, which is the main thing, isn't it? And we are back off and underway. And Man City will currently just got down to 10 players, aren't they? Because the game started and Man City haven't got the injured player Casper back on the pitch yet. You know, Arsenal have won the ball back on this near side. This is a good play from Arsenal. Kim Little lays it off to Kyra Cooney Cross. Touches it back to Katie McCabe. Can Arsenal find this equaliser? Ball played up this near side. It's a good ball as well. Beth Mead plays it forward. It's a good ball. Nice flick on. Touch back there from Kim Little. Oh, Beth Mead's won it back inside the box. Whips across in. Kiara Keating's dropped it. Can Kim Little get there? No, she can't. Man City clear it away. I think it was Mary Fowler there. Booted that ball away. And that was a big chance there, wasn't it, for Arsenal to get the equaliser. And it was cross from Beth Mead. Kiara Keating didn't really deal with it particularly well. And Kim Little wasn't able to get there quickly enough to get the finish. And Man City did manage to scramble it away. But not great play, was it, from Manchester City there? They're trying to come forward now. Long ball over the top, looking for Lauren Hemp. But Manu Zinsberger's there. Deals with that well. And that's a foul there. In fact, it may have been an offside already against Laura Coombs, actually. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal, which we've taken quickly. In fact, we haven't taken it quickly because the referee didn't want us to take it quickly, didn't allow us to take it quickly. So it's gone back to Leah Williamson. And she's got the ball again, the Arsenal captain. Is she still captain, or have they given the armband to Kim Little for the second half? I'm not sure. Anyway, Kim Little is in possession now inside the centre circle, battling away for the ball there. And in fact, it's going to be a free kick. Was it a handball against Kim Little? I can't see if Kim Little's got the armband on, actually. But anyway, Man City are in possession. Arsenal still in this game. We've started the second half pretty well. We played pretty well in the first half, but we need to find a goal from somewhere, don't we, to get level and then push on from there and see. I say Man City are going to be feeling a little bit of pressure. There's no doubt about that. We need to try and take advantage of that. And the best way to do that is to find this equaliser where that long ball forward from City is going to just be picked up by Manu Zinsberger. She throws the ball out to Leia Cadena over on that far side. She plays it in to Vicky Palova, goes past a couple of Manchester City players and touches it off to that far side to Katie McCabe. Ball up the lines, cut out. It's going to be a throw though to Arsenal. We have played 55 minutes of this game at the Joy Stadium. Big crowd in, a sellout crowd. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. And Arsenal will be looking for this equaliser. Oh, Emily Fox was caught out there. That wasn't a great ball to her. Alex Greenwood steps in now. It's with Lauren Hemp on this near side. Lauren Hemp touches it back low to Alexandri. And it wasn't great play that from Arsenal, was it? Just Hessegal, in midfield, plays the ball up this near side to Lauren Hemp again. A little run at the Arsenal defence, plays it square to Laura Coombs, puts a cross in. Good header away, though, by Katie McCabe. And now Arsenal can get the ball away. And Russo's trying to battle away for it. She's done well. And now it's with Chloe Lacasse over on that far side. Touches it back to Katie McCabe. Chips the ball forward. But again, it's a Man City player gets there first. And Arsenal cannot keep possession now. This is not a great spell at the start of the second half for Arsenal. Mary Fowler He's going to have a run at Katie McCabe again. Go down the outside of Katie McCabe, pulls it back. Good defending though from Leia Cadena. And now Russo. Surely that's a foul on Alessia Russo there. It's going to be a free kick. Should be a yellow card as well. Not sure the referee's getting a yellow card out there. It has to be a yellow card because Russo was going to turn away there. Anyway, Man City are now making a substitution. It is going to be Laura Coombs coming off actually for them. She's had a decent enough game, hasn't she? And she is going off, and it's going to be Philip Anjadale coming on. Slightly more defensive player there to try and seal this win for Manchester City. That's obviously what the plan is. And Laura Coombs has gone off. And we played 57 minutes. And Arsenal with that free kick, which we've taken quickly. Oh, nearly a mistake at the back there from Leia Cadena, but she manages to get away with it. Finds Katie McCabe, but Mary Fowler has won the throw for City. Sloppy that from Arsenal, really, and Jonas looks frustrated with that, and quite rightly so. It wasn't great play, was it, from Arsenal? We gave the ball away unnecessarily there, and now it's a throw to Manchester City in the attacking third over on that far side. Alex Greenwood now in possession. Plays the ball forward up this far side. Man City coming forward again. Mary Fowler's had a decent game, hasn't she? The Australian. City now looking to come forward over on that far side. Can they get a cross in? A good defending actually from Katie McCabe, but City still pick up the ball with Mary Fowler again. Touches it back. And now it's gone all the way back to Chiara Keating, the Manchester City goalkeeper. Terry says, Jonas don't look the same happy person he normally is without Andreas there with him. He doesn't know exactly. I think he's a little bit frustrated with some of our play as well, to be honest, today. We've played well, but we've also been a little sloppy on one or two occasions, giving the ball away in dangerous areas, and you can't afford to do that against what has been the best team in the WSL this season, because they are top of the table and on the brink of winning the title for the first time since 2016. Is it last time they won the league? 2015, something like that. So it's been a while for them, hasn't it? And they're going to be a win today would put them so close. They just need one more point next week. Emily Fox now plays the ball forward up this near side to Beth Mead. Is this going to be the moment for Arsenal to set those City nerves jangling with an equaliser? Beth Mead now on this near side plays the ball back to Kyra Cooney. Cross touches it in to Katie McCabe. That's a good ball up this near side. Beth Mead, she couldn't quite take it in her stride, but she has managed to keep possession. Beth Mead, can she get the cross in? She's got Emily Fox for company. Plays the ball back instead to Leah Williamson. And she goes square to Katie McCabe, gets it back again, Leah Williamson. Oh, that's a loose touch from her. And suddenly Man City are going to be in our day, but Kyra's across there. What a great tackle that was there from Kyra Cooney cross. And now Leah Williamson picks up the ball, whips across in towards that far post, and Chiara Keating's come with a punch. Doesn't get much distance. That's a poor clearance from Man City. Finds Beth Mead right on the edge of the City penalty area. Man City have looked a little bit nervy defensively at times as well in this game. Katie McCabe now finds Chloe Lacasse. Can Arsenal find the equaliser? This is good play again from Katie McCabe. Gets a cross in and it's blocked, deflected out. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. That was almost a moment there. Caitlin Ford is coming on and Steph Catley as well. So we may well have all three Australians on, depending on who goes off, I suppose. But anyway, we'll find out very shortly for you. We've played an hour and Jonas is making two changes. And he got last time he brought Steph Catley on, when she was a sub, was in the cup final. He took Beth Mead off, didn't he? And put Katie McCabe on that right hand side. He could, of course, move Chloe Lacasse over there as well, but I've got a feeling Chloe Lacasse is going to come off for Caitlin Ford anyway. That would be my guess. Steph Catley will play left back, and Katie McCabe will come on the right hand side, which sort of worked in a cup final, didn't it? But then we had Stina to finish things off. We don't have Stina on the pitch at the moment, but we may well see her at some point, I would imagine. Anyway, Man City coming forward now. Jess Park plays the ball out this near side. Lauren Hemp is her goal. Seems a long time ago, doesn't it? Lauren Hemp's goal, but it is the goal that separates the two teams still in this game. We are coming up to the midway point of the second half. And Arsenal haven't really threatened too much in the second half, have they? One moment right at the start, but that was it. Beth Mead now with a ball forward. That's a good ball. This is a good opportunity for Arsenal to play through. It's a lovely bit of play here. Chloe Lacasse. Oh, she's over on the ball. In fact, she's offside anyway. It looked like a great move again from Arsenal. Chloe Lacasse was just offside. The ball played through to her there by Leslie Russo. Oh, she was offside. Yeah, just went too early. Such a shame. And not quite able there to get a shot away. Terry said Chloe just went too early. It was good for. Well, Stina's coming on as well. Come on, Stina. So Stina's coming on. Chloe Lacasse is going off. Emily Fox is going off. And didn't see who else was going off. But Stina's on. So you'd imagine that Emily Fox has gone off. So Katie McCabe is probably going to play right back. Steph Catley left back, you would feel. Caitlin Falls come on for Chloe Lacasse. It's Kyra Cooney-Cross has gone off as well for Stina. So a slight change of shape for Arsenal as well in this last half an hour. So we've got Stina and Leslie on. And that might make a difference. May put our Manchester City defence under a bit more pressure. And that with those balls over the top. Katie McCabe has definitely come over to play right back. Arsenal won the ball back now. Kim Little and Arsenal now looking to stretch this Man City defence. Oh, it wasn't a good ball from Kim Little there, was it? Cut out again by Hasegawa, who has been quite brilliant in midfield, hasn't she, for Manchester City, as she generally is. Reads the game so well, doesn't she? And she did well there. And now Man City can try and launch a counter-attack of their own. Over on that far side with Mary Fowler. And suddenly the game is getting a bit stretched now, isn't it, at both ends? And that's good defending there from Leia Cadena. Surely that's a foul. It is a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. So let's see what difference those substitutions make, because it's a slightly different change of shape, isn't it, to the team as well. Obviously, it looks as though Leslie's going to probably drop more into the number 10 role. Stina's going to go through the middle, obviously, with Kyra Cooney-Cross off. You imagine Kim Little is going to drop a little bit deeper, which he has there to pick the ball up on the edge of the penalty area. So, yeah, slight change of shape for Arsenal. Is it going to be the difference that we can find a goal? Vicky Palova's just been fouled there as well. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Chloe Kelly it was with the foul. And Vicky Palova doesn't look particularly happy about that, does she? But there you go. It's a free kick to Arsenal. Kim Little now in possession. And plays all out to that far side. And 64 minutes. So we are about midway point, aren't we, in this second half? There's still plenty of time for Arsenal to find the equaliser here. And if we can find the equaliser early enough, there's still going to be time, isn't there, to really put some pressure on Man City. Because they are going to feel the nerves. They are. There's no doubt about it. Especially if it only stays at 1-0. We're going for it here with the players that we've got, with the formation that we're now playing. We're going to be making it difficult. Shot there from the edge of the penalty area there from Beth Mead, straight at the goalkeeper, Keating. An opportunity there for Arsenal, but not taken. It was a mistake actually initially by the goalkeeper there, Keating. And Beth Mead there tried to hit it early, but couldn't find it, bend it round and find that corner. And that was, again, it's a mistake from Kiara Keating, she's a good goalkeeper, but she does make some mistakes, don't she? And Beth Mead there hit it too straight at her, really, when maybe she should have brought it on a bit further. You can see the frustration on Beth's face. She knows that was a chance there, a big chance. And to make it 1-1. And then who knows what can happen. We still got a chance. There's still, 25 minutes to play. So there's still loads and loads of time left in this game. We've made our changes. Jonas has been positive and proactive in these changes as well. And let's see if they can pay off. But that was a big chance there for Beth Mead to try and get this equaliser. Anyway, Man City now trying to come forward themselves. A second goal. You do feel the next goal in this game is going to be really, really important, don't you? So we'll see what happens. City still in possession over on that far side. They're trying to find a breakthrough here. get that second goal, which would surely seal the deal. You can't see us scoring twice, not from 2-0 down anyway. You know, the cross comes in from Man City. It's not a bad ball, actually. It's going to find Lauren Hemp on this near side. Katie McCabe's across. Lauren Hemp touches the ball back, and Man City still trying to create some chance. That's a good ball, actually. Jess Parker, can she get there? No, she can't, because it's gone into the side. In fact, it's deflected behind. It's going to be a corner to Manchester City. And you can almost feel the tension here. Terry says, credit to Jonas, at least he's made the changes early enough this week. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's been proactive with it. I like that. That's what he's done. He's done well. Let's see if it can pay off, though, because it's no good making the changes early if they don't make a difference and we don't get anything from the game. So let's hope that, that it does pay off. You know, it is a corner which Chloe Kelly's going to take on this near side. It's whipped towards the far post, and also don't really clear it away. Lauren Hemp's got possession inside the penalty area on that far side, trying to wriggle clear. Oh, she's done well, Lauren Hemp. She's done really well, Lauren Hemp. Can she get the cross in? She pulled it back. Good defending from Leia Cadena, and Arsenal got a counter-attacking opportunity with Caitlin Ford. Didn't quite work out, though, that particular time. Man City have picked up possession again, but that was good defending again from Leia Cadena. It's a decent game, Leia, I think, at the back today. She's read the game well. She's made some good tackles, and she's played well. Had a big chance to score the equaliser right at the start of the second half as well, didn't she? And suddenly Man City have got a player over, but Steph Catley's in with a tackle. Again, though, Man City have picked up possession. And they're just having a little bit of a spell here where, since we made the changes, we haven't really got into our flow yet. Maybe it's just, we just got to settle back down again, haven't we? It's, you know, when you change, when you make changes like that, you're changing the shape of your team. It takes time, doesn't it, for that to, everybody to really settle in and you know, make it work. And so far, we haven't been able to do that, have we? You know, Beth Mead's chasing down Alex Greenwood, which she does well. And Manchester City have played this quite well, actually. But can Arsenal find the ball, get the ball back? We should do now. Steph Catley's across there. And she's going to go back to Manu Zinsberger. Oh, that's a bad mistake from Manu Zinsberger. She's giving the ball away. And is it going to be costly? No, it isn't. That's a brilliant block, actually, there from Kim Little. And now Katie McCabe can bring the ball away. Finds Leah Williamson. And Katie McCabe gets it back again. Wow, that was almost a big mistake. Both goalkeepers there in this second half have given the ball away a little bit too easily. And that was a bad one from Manu Zinsberger there. Could have proved costly. Really poor clearance it was. She put a little bit of pressure. And look at that. That's a really, really poor pass. You just got to launch that one away, haven't you? But a great tackle there. Was that Kim Little? That was brilliant from Kim Little, wasn't it? It really was great stuff from her. And you have to say Lauren Hemp did well just before that. They're twisting and turning away. She's such a good player, Lauren Hemp, isn't she? And it almost created a second goal for Man City. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward. Leia Cadena touches it into Kim Little inside the centre circle. Katie McCabe's got space on this near side. She's got the ball now. Katie McCabe plays it infield to Leslie Russo, touches it off to Leah Williamson. This is good from Arsenal. Can we create a big opportunity to get this equaliser? There's just over 20 minutes to play. Kim Little again in possession. She's made a difference in this second half, hasn't she? The tempo of the play. Beth Mead plays it through. Leslie Russo. Oh, she couldn't quite get it. Was it Stina, actually? Oh, Stina couldn't quite turn away there from the last defender. But Arsenal still in possession. Kim Little again. What a great impact she's made in this second half. And Arsenal looking to try to find a breakthrough there. Almost fell for Stina just on the edge of the box. That could have been her chance to get her 17th goal of the season. Beth Mead now on this near side. Put under pressure from Alex Greenwood. Plays it back to Leah Williamson. This is a good spell from Arsenal. Beth Mead again. Leah Williamson again. She's going to line up across. Arsenal have got plenty of players forward in this move. Can we find a goal? The equalising goal with 20 minutes to play really set up a thrilling finale to this game, won't it? If we can do that. And that's a foul. Surely that's a foul there on Katie McCabe. And Jonas is saying exactly the same thing. I'm not sure it's been given as a foul. Surely it was a foul. And Katie McCabe got a boot there on the... got kicked on the bottom of her boot there. I mean, that's surely a foul. That is surely a foul. If that's not been given as a foul, that is ridiculous. Hasn't been. It's a throw to Man City. Wow. Okay. Okay, ref, if you say so. Anyway, it is a throw to Man City, but it is in their own defensive third, and Beth Mead wins that header, and then it's flicked on by Katie McCabe. And Arsenal still battling away for the ball. In fact, and that one's given as a foul on Lauren Hemp. Incredible. And Jonas's face there says it all. A little laugh towards the fourth official as if to say that is a joke. I mean, that probably is a foul on Lauren Hemp, but the one before was definitely a foul. In fact, I don't know if that was a foul. Kim Little's actually won the ball. So that wasn't even a foul. And Jonas looks perplexed, shall we say, by all of that. Greg says, can't believe it. Hemp falls over, given a free kick. Yeah. And the one before when Katie McCabe was literally booted all over the place, and it was a throw to Man City. So there you go. Anyway, it is a throw to Man City now, and that was the right decision. But a couple of strange ones there from the referee. This is why this referee's refereed in the Premier League, because she's terrible and she's bad enough. She's so bad that they've put her in. They put her into the Premier League because obviously you can't put a good ref in the Premier League, can you? Because they would make the rest of them look really bad. So they have to put bad ones in so they don't show up the current ones that's there. And that's obviously what's happened, because she is a terrible referee, and she's been terrible today. Anyway, it is a throw to Arsenal. Arsenal trying to build up a little bit of momentum here in this second half. We have played pretty well, but we're not creating too many opportunities. With the players that we've got, we should surely be creating more. Anyway, Steena's in there. She's inside the penalty area. Steena tries a first-time shot over the top. That was good play, though, from Arsenal again. And if you can give Steena some opportunities, you do know she's going to score a goal. It was a good run there from Steena. The ball chipped over the top. She's in there. It was a difficult angle to hit it first time, but that was better, though. And Jonas enjoyed that. And you can see that that's what he wants Arsenal to do, get that ball forward to Steena at the quickest opportunity that we can, get her running in behind. And we are the better team at this moment in time. We've been the better team for the last 10 minutes here. Can we find a goal? We're into the last, 15, 17 minutes. Kim Little's done really well again in midfield. Touches the ball off to Vicky Palova, Leah Williams, and Arsenal really putting the pressure on here. Oh, that ball wasn't meant for Beth Mead. She got in the way, and then surely Beth Mead's fouled. Booted on the ankle there from the Manchester City. If it's going to be a yellow card, surely there is. A referee has got a yellow card in her hand, and it is a free kick. And Beth Mead has got a bang on the ankle there, and it is a yellow card to Leah Ashabi there. You can't really have too many complaints. So that was a really wild challenge. Oh, dear me. That's a terrible challenge. That is a terrible, terrible challenge. Anyway, it is a free kick, and it is Ashabi's got a yellow card, quite rightly so as well. A wild challenge there on Beth Mead, who's okay. She's back on her feet again. It just whacked against her shin pad, actually. That's why you wear shin pads, you see. Not them stupid little ones that some of the players wear. You get a proper shin pad, and when you get booted like that, you find out, Beth Mead's back up again. She may well be taking this free kick, actually. So it just goes to show, Katie McCabe's over it as well. This could be an opportunity for Arsenal into the last 16 minutes here at the Joy Stadium. Is there going to be some joy for Arsenal from this free kick? Beth Mead plays it in, flicked on. Oh, flicked on twice by Man City defenders. It is a corner to Arsenal. This is a really good spell from Arsenal. We need to get something at the end of this, so we really do. This is a big, big moment here in this game. And Russo was coming at the far post there. It's good defensive header. He's going to be a corner, though, to Arsenal. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. Can we get the equaliser? 15 minutes to play. Corner over on that far side. Beth Mead with it to the 6-yard box again. It's a Man City head, gets it away. And Beth Mead's picked the ball up. Good play from Beth Mead. What's the cross like? It's a good ball in towards the near post. And Kiara Keating's there and makes the save. But you do feel it's coming for Arsenal. Terry says they're coming, you Gara girls. It's coming. It looks as though it is. But again, the final ball there from Beth. In fact, you've got a deflection in actual fact. Had it not got that deflection, it may well have gone towards the near post area where Caitlin Ford was coming in. Anyway, it's a long kick there from Kiara Keating, and Leah Williamson's there. And Arsenal are playing well, but we are still losing this game. and we need to find a goal. And so far, it's not been forthcoming, has it? LG said, 3 years on, and your boy Jonas still has no style of play. Too much sideways and backwards passing. Change the coach now before it gets worse. You don't think we're playing well here today against the team that's about to win the league? I think we're playing pretty well today. I think he's made good changes. I think we've played well throughout this game, actually. But we haven't quite managed to find that goal, have we? And it's still 1-0, and Arsenal got a throw on this near side. Katie McCabe is going to take it on halfway. She throws it back. We're looking for a bit more forward movement. It wasn't really forthcoming, so she's gone back to Leah Williams, and now it's with Manu Zinsberger into the last 13 minutes here at the Joy Stadium. It's all Arsenal at the moment. It is, but we need a goal. Can we find one? This is a good play again out from Arsenal on that far side. Leslie Russo plays out that far side. Almost found, was it Steph Catley there trying to get forward? Mary Fowler did some good defensive work. She's played well with Australia for Man City, actually. And Arsenal now trying to win the ball back. Well, that's good battling away there. We have won the ball back. It is. And Steiner plays it through. It's in for Caitlin Ford. Is this the moment? Caitlin Ford's put it wide. That was a big chance there for Arsenal to get level. So close there. Steiner did really well, actually. It was Steiner's ball. Put Caitlin Ford in. The two substitutes there, combining well. Great play from Steiner. Lovely pass. Look at that ball. It was brilliant, really. Well, it was almost a foul on her, actually, from behind, from the Manchester City defender. In fact, I think it is a foul, actually. Let's have a look at this again. Obviously, there's no VAR, and I think that's a foul. Anyway, it's never going to be given, is it? The referee's never going to give us a penalty. Natalie says, come on, Arsenal. Indeed, come on, Arsenal. It's been a good second half, but the goal's not came so far. But there is still 12 minutes to play, plus stoppage time. And this is going to be nervy moments for Manchester City. They know a win here. I mean, they need one more point to guarantee the title, although if Chelsea drop points, then it'll be theirs anyway. So let's see. LG says, that's Caitlin Ford for you, arguably the most frustrating player in the squad. It was a big chance. I thought maybe she was fouled from behind as she went to shoot, but yeah, it's a big chance. It is a big chance. Anyway, it's a throw to Manchester City now on this near side. Coming down to the last 10 minutes. And Arsenal getting Leslie Russo's won the ball, and now Caitlin Ford is having a run. Steiner's ahead of her into some space. Can she find Steiner? She does over on that far side. Steiner's trying to go around the inside, but good defending actually there from Kasperg, and Man City can now bring the ball away. And every time Arsenal have looked threatening, we've not quite managed to make the most of those opportunities, have we? But we've certainly played well in this second half. And if we do get the goal, and if we do get a draw from this game, you have to say we've deserved it for the way we've played. We certainly don't deserve to lose. There's a challenge there, and Arsenal can come away with the ball again with Kim Little. He's actually wearing a captain's armband in this second half. And sure, that's a foul on Leslie Russo as well. From behind there, clipped her ankle. It was Lauren Hemp. Those two England teammates there. Katie McCabe obviously trying to get involved as well. It was clearly a foul. And there was probably a foul on Leah Williamson just before that as well. But anyway, Arsenal kept possession of the ball. Leah Williams has played a lot better today, hasn't she? A lot better. Terry says, come on, chat, hit that like button. Need 10 more for our first goal and 25 more for a 2-1 win. Well, let's go for it. Let's go for it. It's in your hands, guys. It is in your hands. Give us a like. The more likes we get, the more likely we are to score a goal. Did Lauren Hemp get booked there? I think she might have done. Anyway, Leslie Russo is still getting some treatment on the pitch following that tackle on her there from Lauren Hemp. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal when we resume very, very shortly. It was clearly a foul there. Clipped her from behind. And that's a sore one that is there for Leslie Russo, but I'm sure she's going to be okay. And yeah, Lauren did get a yellow card. Probably deserved as well. I think Russo's going to be okay. She's back on her feet again. And we're going to get back up and underway with a free kick to Arsenal in the attacking third of the pitch as well. Big opportunity this for Arsenal to get that ball in the box and cause some problems. And Katie McCabe, is she gone off? Yeah, Katie McCabe's gone off and Laura Wainwright is on. I don't know why maybe he didn't make that change in the first place when he took Emily Fox off. Bring a right back on for a right back seemed more of a logical solution. But anyway, Laura Wainwright is on for Katie McCabe. And Katie McCabe doesn't look very happy, does she? She never looks very happy, does she? To be honest, so I don't think it's just because she's been substituted. She's got anger issues, as we know. Katie, bless her. Anyway, she's gone off now, and Russo is allowed back on the pitch again. Arsenal have took that free kick, and Russo's back in possession straight away, and touches the ball off to Leah Williamson. Now it's with Leah Cadena into the last 8 minutes. It's a long ball over the top from Leah Cadena, headed away though by Manchester City, and now Man City can try and launch a counter-attack. There's an opportunity here. Good play from Chloe Kelly. Plays the ball through. Suddenly there's an opportunity here for Manchester City, but good defending there from Leah Cadena, and Leah Williamson can play the ball forward. And now Arsenal looking for a counter-attack. That ball played through from Caitlin Ford, looking for Steen over on that far side. The ball's now played back to Kiara Keating. Jimmy says there, they really have played well second half, just have to find the back. And exactly, yeah, I agree. I think we played really well in the second half. We've been a much better team. And we're coming forward. There's going to be the moment here. It is Laura Wainwright who's just come on, getting forward on this near side, finds Beth Mead. Now it's with Leah Williams and Arsenal really piling on the pressure. Can we get the goal? Russo on the edge of the... it was Vicky on the edge of the box. The cross comes in towards the far post. Again, Man City defend it well. LG says Jill Rod left Arsenal, won the league with Wolfsburg and about to as well with City. She said herself that she did not feel she'll develop and win anything at Arsenal. That has been justified. Well, Arsenal have won 2 Continental Cups. We've won more than Man City in the last couple of seasons, haven't we? So I wouldn't say it's been justified. And we're going to win the league next year. So there you go. And she's injured at the minute. Anyway, Man City coming forward again. Leah Williamson touches it off to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger into the last 7.5 minutes of normal time. There'll be a big chunk of stoppage time at the end. And Arsenal now coming forward over on that far side. This is good play. This is really good play from Arsenal. Ball played forward to Leslie Russo. She's done well. Can she get a cross in? Not sure if she's going to be able to. Sorry, it's not Russo, is it? It's Vicky Palova. Touches it off to Steph Catley. Now it's with Caitlin Ford. Pressure is mounting on that City goal, but they've defended pretty well for the most part, and we haven't managed to find that breakthrough. Now Caitlin Ford's done well, turns away. She's going to be able to get a shot away. She's done really well. The ball touched off here to Laura Wainwright, and that's Beth Mead. Can she go around the outside? Pings across all the way across the box there. No Arsenal player could get a touch on it. Maybe the cross was very firmly struck. Maybe a little bit too firmly struck, actually. We had players in that 6-yard box. She'd done well there, Beth Mead. Went around the outside, whipped that ball in. But no one was really attacking that 6-yard box, were they? It's a really falls into a really good area there, actually, from Beth Mead. A really good area. And there was nobody there coming in to attack that and try and get on the end of it. LG says, I'm talking about the big trophies, which are the league and the Champions League. The Country Cup is not. But of course, it's a big trophy. There's 4 trophies at the start of the season that you can win. If you win one of those 4, that's all right, isn't it? That's what it's about, isn't it? Yes, we want to win more than that. Of course we do. But you've got to start somewhere. Jonas has won 2 trophies in 3 seasons. How many trophies has Gareth Taylor won in all his time at Man City? He's getting it together now, but they could have sacked him. They could have sacked Gareth Taylor 2 or 3 years ago, but they stuck with him, and now he's going to win him the league. And yet you want to sack a manager that's winning trophies, and he's only been here for 3 seasons. I think sometimes you've got to look at the bigger picture, haven't you? and you know we're making progress, and hopefully we can make really big progress next season. Terry says City doing their salty FC impression, time wasting. Well, they seem to be. Anyway, there is an injury, and it's Casper's actually going to go. I think it's maybe the effects that earlier knock that she took, and it's going to be Alana Kennedy coming on for Manchester City for these final 3 minutes of normal time. There's going to be a good 6 or 7 minute stoppage time, isn't there? There definitely will be. Is it going to be enough time, though, for Arsenal to get this equaliser, which we fully deserved? But is it going to be, are we going to get it? That's the question. Are we coming forward again? Man City can't get out of their half at the minute. And Steena's put some pressure on Kiara Keating, and she's kicked that out for a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Arsenal wanting to get it done quickly. There isn't much time left. Are we going to find this goal that we do fully deserve? That ball's played up this near side. It's a good ball as well. Laura Wainwright, can she get the cross in? Comes back, plays it to the edge of the box. It's whipped in. Header comes in, and it's not really directed towards the goal, but Man City just can't clear it away at the minute. It's going to be another throw to Arsenal, is it? No, it's not. It hasn't gone out. Leah Williamson keeps it in and plays it square to Leia Cadena. Now plays it into midfield to Kim Little. Arsenal are ramping up the pressure here, and we have done in the last 10 or 15 minutes. Still waiting for that goal. Still waiting for that goal. Leah Williamson now on this near side. Can she get the cross in? She whips the ball towards a penalty spot. Header comes in. Doesn't really go towards the goal, but Leslie Russo is going to pick this up inside the box. She's got Leah Williams on this near side. Drills across it. It's gone behind for a corner to Arsenal. Terry says, I can't get my head around Jonas going at the mo, especially as Arteta ain't 1-0 and they want to keep it away. Exactly, yeah. Exactly that. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal on this near side. Beth Mead is going to take it. The pressure's been mounting, hasn't it? We're into the last 90 seconds of normal time. I'm expecting a big chunk of stoppage time. Beth Mead with the corner towards the far post, headed down. Man City scramble it clear again. It's still bobbling around in the box. Header comes in. Steiner with a touch. Oh, it's in. Man City have conceded and it's 1-1. Stina Blackstenius has touched it in. That's what Stina does. That is why she should be playing more often. Inside the 6-yard box. Got the touch on it, and it is fully deserved. That is a corner there. Man City couldn't clear it away. It was bouncing and bouncing around. The header came in and Stina stretched, got her foot on it. Not sure who had the initial shot. I think, was it Caitlin Ford's header? I think it was Caitlin Ford's header, and Stina stretched and put it in the top of the net. Another big goal from Stina Blackstenius. It is Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1, Arsenal 1. We're into the last minute of the 90, but Arsenal feel like we can win this game. We have been the much better team in the second half. Greg says, go on, Stina, let's go for the win. Exactly, let's go for the win. Brilliant goal that was there from Stina. Roy says, I know the margins are tight between the top teams, but Arsenal seem to be missing a player yard off the pace. I keep going back to Lauren James. Why can we not get her? Because she's horrible, that's why. Jimmy says, nice indeed. I mean, Lauren James is a good player, but we've got other players that we could get. We do. I agree, we are maybe lacking Viv Miedemar at her best is what we're lacking. And that ball was bobbling around in the box there, and Stina Fox in the box, in the 6-yard box there, wasn't she? Stina reacted to that really well, stuck her leg out and put it into the top of the net. That is what Stina does. That is incredible in the last minute. And we deserve that. Absolutely, we deserve that. You can't argue with that. Greg says 9 minutes to win the game. Yeah, 9 minutes. I said there'd be a lot of stoppage time. There is going to be 9 minutes. And if anyone's going to win this game, it's going to be Arsenal, because we have absolutely dominated this second half. Absolutely dominated it. And we finally got ourselves level, fully deserved as well. And I say Man City are going to start to be really tense now. The pressure was mounting, and it's finally paid off. And Arsenal have got the equaliser, and it's been fully deserved as well. Now we've got to make sure that we leave here with something. We conceded a late equaliser last week, which cost us 2 points. We may well have picked up a point with a late equaliser here, but who knows? There's still time to win this game. Arsenal coming forward now. Kim Little plays it up this near side, finds Beth Mead. Beth Mead whips her crossing again to the edge of the box. Oh, Man City clear it away today, just about, but Beth Mead's going to get this ball again. Oh, it didn't quite fall for her there. And Man City scramble it clear. We've played 1 minute of the 9 of stoppage time. What an incredible second half performance it has been from Arsenal. Really, really good. And this is against a team that are on the brink of winning the WSL title. And we have dominated them for 45 minutes here. Absolutely dominated this game. Can we get the winner that we fully deserve? Vicky Palova now touches the ball off to Kim Little. Played out to that far side. Arsenal still coming forward. Caitlin Ford, she's got past one player. Mary Fowler's out there to try and stop the cross. Caitlin Ford goes around the outside inside the penalty. A great play. Played it back. Oh, almost found Stina at the near post. Man City scramble it clear. They've given the ball away again. Kim Little on the edge of the box. It's all Arsenal now. There is only one team that's going to win this game. Steph Catley plays it back. This is great play for Arsenal. Kim Little, who's made a massive difference in the second half, puts a cross in. Stina's there again for header. Oh, and Stina scored. It's 2-1. 2 goals in 2 minutes from Stina, and Arsenal have turned this around from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Incredible, incredible stuff. Brilliant stuff. It's Stina again with the goal. What a finish this has been. What a fully deserved it's been in the second half. Was that Kim Little's cross? That was a brilliant, brilliant cross. The Arsenal fans behind that goal have had to wait a long time for these goals in this game. Fully, fully deserved. Wow, what a great header that is. Stina with 2 goals, and what an impact she's made. It was a ball over on that far side. I think it was Kim Little's cross. Look at Stina there. She wanted the ball. Great movement behind Alex Greenwood. And what a header that is. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Great, great cross that is. And Stina puts it in the corner. Oh, wow. That's just incredible finish to this game. And you have to say Arsenal deserve it as well. Really, really deserve it. What a second half it's been. Terry says Lauren James Havertz is better than Stina. No one's better than Stina. Terry says, come on, girls, only 2 more. Well, yeah, only 2 more. We'll take the 2-1, actually. LG says, massive boost for Emma Hayes. No, it's not. Man City are still winning the league. But we have shown here today in this second half, we are going to be the team next season to beat. Absolutely no doubt about it. Phil says magic. Indeed, it is magic. Twellenber says, Arsenal, you've just given the trophy. No, we haven't. Chelsea aren't winning another game. Don't worry about that. We're going to be second place tonight. That's all I'm worried about. I don't care who wins the league. We can't win it. We just have to do the best for us. And the best for us is trying to get that second place. And we are now above Chelsea in the table. And they've got it all to do. They've got 3 games to play. They're going to have to win them all. Are they capable of doing that with the run they've been on? I say no. So I think Man City will win the league. We're going to come second, and we won't have to go through those ridiculous qualifiers in the Champions League. So it's all good stuff. Twellenber says they play us in a final game. They'll beat us. Well, they might do, but they're not going to win the league. They're definitely not going to win the league. It's still Man City's to win. In fact, Man City aren't out of this game yet. They're still coming forward now. Chloe Kelly gets a shot away. It's deflected. And Man City don't deserve to get anything from this second half. And Arsenal coming forward again. Can we get a 3rd goal? This would be incredible. The ball played forward. Stina was going to get in there for a hat-trick, but Kiara Keating's out and whacks a long ball forward. Merv says, how many minutes left? Well, we've played 94 and it was 9 minutes. So we've got, 5 minutes to play. 5 minutes to play. Greg says, every player's been outstanding second half. And also as well, I think what we've got to do is we've got to give credit to Jonas. The substitutions that he made have been brilliant, and he's done them at the right time. LG says, I owe an apology on Stina. I doubted her for a long time, and you were right. Well, I mean, I've always had faith in Stina. I know what a great player she is. It's come great for her today. She had a great season. That's 18 goals. Same as last season. 18 goals this season. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Roy says, what the hell do I know? Well, you just got to try and keep the faith sometimes, my friend. You've got to try and keep the faith. And that's what we've done today. And the second half has been just incredible. It really has. I mean, Leah Williamson's long ball over the top. Beth Mead's going to be in issue, but no, Kiara Keating's there. This has been a fantastic Arsenal second half. Artemis says that City still win the league because of the goal difference. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Anyway, there's 4.5 minutes to play here of stoppage time. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 2. What a brilliant, brilliant second half performance from Arsenal. The goals have come late, but we fully deserved them. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Stina with 2 goals in the final few moments here. Man City haven't given this up. They're coming forward again. There's a player over on that far side. Steph Catley's across. Steph Catley slips. Could that be a crucial slip? Man City have still got an opportunity to get the cross in. Great defending there from Arsenal, and great goalkeeping as well from Manu Zinsberger. Innie19 says, Blackstone is a heck of a player. She's brilliant, isn't she? Chills says City can still win the league. This match doesn't matter. The trophy does. Well, it matters to me. It definitely matters to me because I want us to win every game, and we've got a chance to come second as well. We can put some pressure on Chelsea now with this, assuming that we can hold on here. We can put some real pressure on Chelsea now, can't we? That's what we can do. LG says, I think this may be the first time Jonas has won away at a big three. It may well be. It may well be, yes. Anyway, we're coming forward again. We're into the last 2 minutes here of stoppage time. Caitlin Full trying to get forward, but she won't get onto that ball. And Man City, actually, they've made a bit of a hash of that. And suddenly we've got a chance again to get the ball on the edge of the box. Russo with a shot. It's a tame effort from Leslie Russo. And it's gone wide. Did that get a deflection? I'm not sure if it did. I think it was just a really poor finish. It was a good cross, actually. Fell to Leslie. If it did get a deflection there off Alex Greenwood, it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. And we've still got a chance, haven't we? Which is what we want. Maggie says, Manu shutting up all the haters. No, she's having a good spell, good form. It's a corner to Arsenal again. We did score, of course, from a corner, the equaliser. We've got 2 minutes to play. It's going to be Beth Mead again with this corner. Wayne says, I feel like a Spurs fan facing Man City. No. We've got so much to play for here to try and get second place. So I don't really care who wins the league, if I'm honest. If it's not us, I'm not really bothered. Anyway, I don't really want Man City to win anything, if I'm honest, or Chelsea, but one of them's going to win it, so let them crack on. Anyway, Arsenal still coming forward now, looking for a third goal, which would definitely seal it. Anyway, Vicky Palova's had a good game. Plays it, and in fact, it's deflected off. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal right down by the corner flag. LG says second place is out of reach. Well, we're second at the moment. We are second at the moment. So there you go. Natalie says Kyra was amazing in the first half. Yes, everyone's played well. Obviously, Kim's come on at half time and made a massive difference as well. Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal. Laura Wainwright is going to take this. We're into the last minute of stoppage time. And Arsenal very, very close. We've got another corner. It's a goal kick. Arsenal are going to try and see this out. And Stina has definitely been... Stina's been given player of the match. She only played for 20 minutes. She's got 2 goals. She's been the most influential player on the pitch. And I love that Stina's got player of the match, actually. I love that she's got player of the match. Give her that new contract to Arsenal. Do what you have to do to get her to sign. She is a brilliant player and she's won this game for Arsenal. Heroic says there, is it realistic to get second when Chelsea have 2 games? Well, it is. Look, Chelsea keep losing, so it is definitely realistic because Chelsea just keep losing, don't they? Rohit says there, Stina player of the season for me. Well, we're going to have that on our show at the end of the season. She'll definitely be getting my vote for lots of things, Stina, because I think she's brilliant. Anyway, Kiara Keaton's going to take this throw for Man City. Last throw of the dice for them if they're going to try and keep themselves at the top of the table. Kiara Keaton, we've played the 9 minutes of stoppage time. This is the last minute for Man City to try and get a goal. A good header away. The shot comes in over the top of the crossbar. That should be that from Arsenal. It was Jess Park with the effort. Terry says, I don't care either who wins the league. If it ain't us, well, I'm not. It's all FC. I don't care. If we don't win the league, I'm not bothered. Let Chelsea win it for all I care. If we stop Man City winning it, then that's all right, isn't it? We've done our job today, and it's been brilliant. This second half has been incredible. Still, we play on. We've played nearly 100 minutes in this second half. It's a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. We are getting closer to what would be an incredible victory and a fully deserved victory as well. We have been the much better team. I thought we were unlucky in the first half to be 1-0 down. It was quite even, but the second half, Jonas's changes that he made, the substitutions have been brilliant. And they've changed the game, and it's Stina with the 2 goals. It's a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. We're still playing on, and we're still playing on. In fact, Arsenal got the ball. Maybe we'll get a 3rd goal, will we? No, we won't. The full-time whistle's gone. That is a great victory. It's a big victory, and Arsenal are up to 2nd place in the table. And I think we've shown today that next season we are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the WSL. Come from 1-0 down at half-time to beat a team that's top of the league. That was an incredible effort there. Everybody played their part. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Terry says, yes, well done goals indeed. Lenny says there, I highly doubt Chelsea will lose to Bristol City unless by some miracle. Well, who knows? LG says, Jonas has underutilised Kyra, Stina, Leia and Chloe this season. that's been one of his mistakes. Yeah, no, I think so. But this season maybe about learning these new players and learning how to get the best out of them. And next season we'll be flying. We've seen that today. Wade says we took 6 points off a team that's winning the league, and we're going to come third. Well, they may well win the league, yeah. Then he says, but yeah, Arsenal should be proud. I think so, yeah. Greg says second place is possible. Chelsea will lose points against their last games. Yeah, I think they probably will. Atakunda says, I really needed this win. As for me, it's therapy. Indeed, it is. Phil says, ended City's winning streak. Indeed, we have. Moa says, Jonas still needs to go. How can you say that after that second half? That was incredible, my friend. That was just brilliant. I've enjoyed that so much. And the fact it was Steen that got the goals has made it even better. And what a brilliant second half performance. And I think Jonas today, you can't criticise him at all. He got his tactics spot on. He got his substitution spot on. And that second half performance was incredible. That's probably the best 45 minutes of the season against a team of that quality. Yes, they were nervous. You could see that they were nervous. And obviously the nerves got to them in the end as well. But you have to credit Arsenal's performance because we took the game to City and we absolutely deserved that. Phil says, thoroughly deserved that win. Yeah, we did. I think that's our performance of the season. Natalie says, not going to lie, they gave me a fright. Yeah, I mean, it was good, wasn't it? Terry says, bye, Sort. Yeah, we're missing you already. Well, we'll see. LG says, the men should have played like this away at City instead of parking the bus. That looks like it. Yeah, I agree. But there you go. You see, which manager's got the character and got the minerals to go away from home to the team at the top of the league and actually try to win the game? Which of the two managers has shown that? And we've seen today, haven't we? There's only one. Saints Girl said if they keep all their players consistency. Yeah, exactly. It is consistency. Yeah. And the Armageddon says that if we just could have held on against Everton, yeah, that is now looking like a terrible result now, isn't it? Even more so. Natalie says, come on, Arsenal. Vamos, indeed. Rohit says there, we need Spurs to win in both men and women. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Tottenham could do us some favours, but, they probably won't, let's be honest, because they're Tottenham and they don't, do they? But yeah, what a great second half. What a great second half that was. Just brilliant from Arsenal there. Really, really good. Greg says, just shows how good this team will be next season. That's what I think, exactly, yeah. I mean, I said this after the Continental Cup final. That everything's now in place, isn't it? We've got this squad now of players that are settled. And I think Jonas has been learning how to get the best out of. I mean, last week's performance at Everton was a bit flat, but that happens. You're not going to play. You can't play at your best every single week. It's impossible. But anyway, Phil says can't count on Spurs. Yeah, well, no, you can. You can count on Spurs to be useless and lose and never win anything. You can count on them for that, can't you? Look, poor old OJ's not very happy. What a shame. But that was an incredible second half, and to take the game to Man City in the way that we did was the mark of a great side. And I agree. I think next season, if we can, get some of these contracts signed, get one or two players in. I think we need a new goalkeeper. Manu's done well recently, but I think we need a new goalkeeper. We need a couple of players in, don't we, as we spoke about on the show the other night. And I think we do. And if we can get them in, then fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I really think that we can go on next season and win something big, bigger than the Continental Cup, because the Continental Cup isn't enough. I've enjoyed winning it the last 2 years. Beating Chelsea in the final has been brilliant, but yeah, we need more. We need bigger, and I'm sure it's coming. Terry says at least Emma will have plenty of room in her suitcase. She can take some extra sweets and burgers now they have no trophies. Well, yeah, they still might win this, but I'm not really bothered anymore. I just enjoyed that second half. I thought we played absolutely brilliantly. And yeah, we haven't won at this stadium for a very long time. Going into the last minute, we're 1-0 down, and you're thinking it's going to be one of them days because we played well. But to get the goals was brilliant. Natalie says, did the whistle blow? Indeed, the whistle did blow. It's over. We've won, and it's been brilliant and fully deserved as well. And yes, it's been fantastic, hasn't it? And yes, you could say that. They're just showing the Man City goal again. in that first half. Seems like a long time ago that Man City scored. It wasn't a great goal defensively for Arsenal, was it? But anyway, doesn't matter now. We don't really care now, do we? Because we turned it round in such amazing, dramatic fashion right at the very end in front of those Arsenal fans as well. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. It's not the sort of it's unexpected in many ways, isn't it? Because, you know, like we said, Arsenal haven't won these big away games very often. So to have done it today in such dramatic fashion has been brilliant. Not that, but it's fully deserved. I think we might be getting some interviews actually in a minute. I hope so. Let's interview Stina, shall we? She never gets interviewed, does she? Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, it's Stina. Here we go. Oh, actually, they're doing something for Steph Horton now. All the players are lining up, and Steph Horton's going to be getting some sort of. It's her last home game, of course. She's retiring, isn't she?
We're not getting over to Stina right now. We'll hear from her very soon. But as you can see, both teams are lining up.
So Steph Horton's going to be coming out and doing this special thing for Stina, which is good. So we'll see. We'll hear from Stina soon, so don't worry. They're just showing her 2 goals here. That's strikers' goals, aren't they? You know, people are saying, "Oh, Arsenal need a 20-goal striker." Well, we've got one. We've got one who finishes things off there. Terry says, "Big up Steph Horton." Indeed, yeah, Steph Horton's been an absolute legend of the women's game, and of course, you know, great spell at Arsenal shell as well. Jerry says, "Viv's got to go and replace with a better, younger player. Cooney's got to play." Well, I agree. I think Cooney Cross will play more. I just think Viv needs to get fit again, properly fit. And if she gets properly fit, then I think she will still be able to have an impact.
2 goals in 4 minutes. Talk me through those 2 goals.
I don't know really what happened, but I got like first contact on a corner or something, and then a really good cross from I can't remember who it was, but it was a great ball, and I just had to get my head to it.
You look exhausted rather than happy or relieved.
No, I am happy, of course, but yeah, it was a tough game, and I'm really proud of how we came back this game and how we got the win in then.
After scoring the winning goal in the League Cup final as well, what is it about these big game moments where you really step up?
No, I don't know. Just try to be in the situations and create something whenever I get the chance. So yeah.
It's now like a little bit of an up and down season for Arsenal. How badly did this group of players need a big win like this towards the end of this campaign?
Sorry?
How important was this win to a group of players who had some ups and had some downs this season?
Yeah, like you said, it's been ups and downs, and obviously we wish we could stand here and really go for the league title. But I mean, these games we can win that, but we need to be more consistent during the season.
For now, at least, you're up to second, but that result could have a huge say in the title race. Was that something you discussed with players before the game?
Yeah, we knew this was a big game for us. I think we haven't won here in 4 years or something, so it was important for us to come here and win today.
Well, congratulations. It's a fantastic win for Arsenal and a safe journey home.
Thank you very much.
Nice journey home on a bank holiday weekend.
I mean, we don't need too much from Stina often, do we? She doesn't give many interviews, so nice to hear her there. And obviously, you know, delighted with the 2 goals that won us the game. I think it was Kim Little's cross, actually. She couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Kim Little that put that ball in. It was a great cross, wasn't it? And a brilliant header. And that is what Stina brings to the team, and that's why she needs to be on the pitch a bit more. But she made a big impact today off the bench. She's done that so many times. It was Kim Little's ball, and that is a great header, isn't it? And a great moment as well for the fans behind that goal, and a great moment for the team and for Jonas as well. And I say I feel that was fully deserved. Terry says, "What a woman Stina is! Give her a new contract." Now, exactly. I would give. Well, I don't think it's a matter of us not giving her a contract. I think we're going to offer her a contract. It's just whether or not she's going to accept it, I suppose. You know, she's been in and out of the team this season, but what you have to say is her mentality has been incredible. You know, 18 goals she scored and I think she's only started maybe 25 games, something like that. A lot of the goals have come when she's come off the bench. Of course they have, yeah, we know that, but it's all about a mentality coming into games at times when, like today, 1-0 down. She's been brought on to win us the game, and that's what she's done. And that she's done this, so many times this season for Arsenal, hasn't she? She's come off the bench and got important goals. Just important goals. They mentioned there, didn't they, in the interview about big goals in big games, and Stina's done that. Look at last season. Anyway, Steph Horton's now getting. The two teams are lined up. Steph Horton's coming out to a big round of applause from everybody here, fully deserved as well. What a great player she's been. Really, really a legend of the women's team, a legend of women's football, and of course, she spent a lot of years at Arsenal, successful. She's been at Man City for a while as well. So I suppose it's fitting that her last home game is against Arsenal, really, isn't it? Obviously, not the result that she would have wanted, obviously, but we don't care about that, do we? But yeah, brilliant career and a brilliant player, and getting a fully deserved appreciation for what's been a great career, isn't it? Dean says there, Man City bottled it. Yeah, they have, and let's hope the men's team bottle it as well, shall we? MD says, well done, girls, indeed. They did really, really well, didn't they? That second half was just something quite special. And, the inconsistencies this season have been what's cost us the opportunity to win big trophies. It really has. And it's such a shame, isn't it, that, you look at some of those poor defeats, the West Ham one in particular really, really hurts. And obviously the Tottenham one, and even last week's draw with Everton now is looking, if you think, looking at the league table now, if we'd beaten Everton last week and we win our last game and Man City lose their last game, we would have finished level on points with Man City, and they were on the brink of winning the league today. We're not far away, are we? We're not far away. It's just little bits of tidying up here and there in certain aspects. In some of when we're playing some of the lesser teams, we need to. I don't know if it's an attitude issue. I don't know. Something needs to change in those games, because when we play the big teams, we have rose to the occasion on lots of times in the last couple of seasons, haven't we? We've beaten Chelsea in 2 cup finals. We've beaten Chelsea twice in the league. We've beaten City home and away this season. We've got a great record against them, and it's so frustrating, isn't it? But anyway, Chelsea have got to play Bristol City at home today, which they're bound to win. And they've got to play Tottenham away and then Manchester United away. They're 2 tough games, actually, for Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea will win all 3 of them. So it's in their hands. Obviously, it is. They've got 3 wins will give them 45 points. Man City win their last game, they'll be on 45. Anyway, Gareth Taylor's on now.
Results. I thought it was a bit tough on us today. I thought the draw was probably a fair result. We never really got going in the second half, but the girls will be fine. We knew we had, obviously, I would say a little bit of leeway because we wanted to win the game today, no doubt. And we wanted to be in control, and we've kind of lost a little bit of that, but we still have one more game, so we look forward to that.
And it's still very much in your hands at this moment in time.
Yeah, of course it is. But there's a lot of permutations that have gone on out there, and we're just trying to keep it simple by winning the game. And obviously, for a long period today, we're winning. Like I say, I thought a draw was probably a fair result. I thought losing that game was pretty tough on the girls.
You finished 4th last season. What has been the biggest change in your team this year?
It's hard to put a finger on exactly what it is, but I would say more consistency. We've lost players previously, too much incomings and outgoings. This has been a more settled group, and I think you can do really good things when there's continuity. You obviously got to have good players, and we've had that. And we really believed and trusted in what we do, of course, and I think that's really important as well.
Okay, I'll bring in Ellen on there.
Give me the actual to ask you a question.
No, was there any thought, that brought Alana Kelly on to bring Steph on for a last game here at the Joy Stadium?
I think, it's really difficult that we're going for a title and we have to make the right calls on the pitch. If we're in a different type of situation, maybe we may be able to celebrate Steph in the right way. But I think in 5-10 years' time, everyone who remembers Steph won't remember this game. They'll just remember what she did in her career. So I think that's where my thinking was.
Now, obviously, there's a gap weekend because of the Women's FA Cup and the proud of them this season. What do you do with your team in this 2-week kind of period build up to that?
Well, we keep working. I think it's obviously creates a little bit of difficulty with having a free weekend. We've got a game organised, so I think that's good that we keep that continuity there with our training practices. And yeah, I think it's pretty much the same for everyone else, apart from Spurs and United who are playing in the cup. Everybody else is going to be looking to kind of fill that weekend void.
Gareth, you signed a new year, 3-year contract this year. You haven't won a title yet. What would it mean to have your hands on the WSL?
Oh, it'd be amazing. It would be amazing. It would complete the set for me domestically with those trophies that we won. And yeah, of course, but it's not easy. You see today how sometimes, the momentum is in your favour and then all of a sudden it can quickly be taken from you. So yeah, that's football, and it never change.
Okay, Gareth, what are you doing tonight? Are you going to be watching that Chelsea game?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's really hard to control what's happening elsewhere. And I think you're more nervous watching other teams play than actually when you're in a game by ourselves. So I'll see what else is on the other channels.
Well, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Okay, let's get straight over to Joe Curry. The Arsenal match.
All right, let's listen to Jonas, shall we? Go on, Jonas.
Yeah, your celebration at your second goal was anything to go by. You look like you thoroughly enjoyed that one.
Absolutely. I think our performance was very strong today. I think we got the result we deserved. Not many teams can do what we did here today. We should be very proud of it.
What was the second half performance? A bit of a turnaround. When did that second half improvement come from?
I think there was a lot of good things at earlier stages in the first half. And like earlier stages of our build-up, we just didn't really connect the things together. When we turned them around and getting that into creating goal scoring opportunity.
Oh, the stream's gone. Typical, isn't it, when Jonas is in the middle of explaining how he turned things around in the second half. And we kind of saw it, didn't we? I think that the substitutions were the key for me there, the way that the impact that they made. And, it was. I think I agree. I thought the first half we played pretty well. We said that at half time, didn't we? That we'd been playing well. And then in the second half, we just stepped up to another level. Absolutely brilliant. Roger says, I was out for a function. Can't wait to see Stina's goals and highlights. Yeah, well, you definitely will enjoy them. Terry says, dropping 2 points last week is looking more damaging than I thought it would play out to be. Yeah, I think we all felt the same, really. I think last week we were like, oh, well, never mind. I was frustrated with the performance, but it was like we didn't think it was going to be that bad. Dean says, I think both Tottenham and United will be too tired to challenge Chelsea as the FA Cup final this week. Yeah, but look how tired Chelsea have looked. Look how, Chelsea have just, in the last month, have thrown away 3 trophies out of 4. They're down in the dumps, Chelsea. And yes, playing in the FA Cup does make an impact. Of course it does. But they would have played the cup final, wouldn't they, before they played Chelsea? So, yeah, I don't know. Reggie says, yeah, Terry, seriously, we should have had 3 points against them. But yeah, we should have done it. We should have done. Greg says, he's an idiot. No way would a draw been a fair result. We totally outplayed in the second half. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I think as a manager of a team, they do tend to kind of say that, though. You don't want to turn around and say we were outplayed, because it makes you look like, it's your job to make sure your team isn't outplayed. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about that. We all know that we were a much better team in that second half. We fully deserved that victory. And it's not often you don't always get what you deserve in football, but today we certainly did. Regis says the men are doing their job, no doubt, but were wasteful most of the time yesterday. Could have been 6 or 7-0. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could have done. In the end, it was a comfortable victory, wasn't it? Which we'll take. Absolutely no problem at all. Terry says, Jonas, manager this weekend. Great job by him today. Yeah, absolutely right. And I think, I think there's been a few people that have criticised Jonas at various points this season for one thing or another. And sometimes it's been hard to defend a lot of that. I've got to be honest. But in the overall scheme of things, it's not been a terrible season. It's had some great moments. And I think today it's important that we do give the manager credit when he gets things right. And he got that right today. I mean, he got it really right, didn't he? The tactics, the substitutions, he got everything right today, and he needs credit for that. He got everything right in the cup final a few weeks ago, and he's got everything right a few times this season in other games when we beat Chelsea at the Emirates, and other occasions as well. So yeah, when he gets things wrong, yeah, I'm sure he'll take the criticism, and it's fine. But just make sure if you are going to criticise him when he gets things right, like he did today, you need to be able to say, well done, Jonas, because today he got it right. He was brilliant today. And we won that game because of his decisions that he made. And I think it's important to recognise that. And if we lose to Brighton next week and he gets it all wrong, then we'll be right to criticise him as well. But let's just get that perspective right, because today, yes, the girls played well in that second half as well. You have to give them credit, but the manager made those changes and he sorted it out after that half time when. We were unfortunate to be 1-0 down at half time. I thought, obviously Gareth Taylor was saying a draw was a fair result. It wasn't, but I thought a draw would have been fair in the first half, a very even first half. 1-1 where at half time would have been fair. But in the second half, to have turned that around like that, absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, well done, Jonas, today. Well done, everybody. All the girls did really well. Even the ones who started and went off played their part in that game today. And, of course, Stina's going to get the headlines with those 2 late goals to turn this game around. And, she hasn't had the best time in the last few weeks. She started a few games, not managed to really even look like scoring. But today it came right for her in the final moments of this game, and she's got the 2 goals to win. What a great finish to the match. Roy says, hats off to Jonas. This win is a great confidence builder, feeling more hopeful about next season. Let's just go a bit further in the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, this is the importance of coming second, isn't it? Because we won't have to go through that ridiculous qualifying stage. We just go straight into a 2-leg playoff. And we get a better pre-season, and there's loads of advantages to come second in the league. So let's try and do that. I mean, we can't do any more. We can't influence Chelsea's results. We just have to win our last game, and hopefully it's enough. Raja says there, Chelsea still have a chance to win the league. Yeah, they do, yeah. Provided they win by big margins and their goal difference rises above City. Yeah, but I think Chelsea have seen their season fall apart. And how do they respond to that? It's going to be tough for them now, isn't it? It's going to be really tough for them. So, let's see what happens. But we need to be really, really pleased and proud of the performance that they gave today. Really, really happy with that result. And you're absolutely right, Roy, about next season. I think that I wanted to see us finish this season strongly so we can go into next season knowing that, well, we know we're a good team. Right? We know that. We just got to make sure next season we work on those little things that have stopped us really challenging this season. And we know what they are, and put them right, add 1 or 2 new players into this squad. I think a goalkeeper is definitely number 1 on the list, isn't it? Someone mentioned the other night, didn't they, a creative midfield player. And yes, maybe we do need. Oh, there's an aeroplane, low-fly aeroplane. Maybe we do need a creative midfield player as well. Although if Viv gets fit, she can be that player, can't she? So, but yeah, we're not far away at all, are we? We are not far away. Let's see. Greg says, I bet Brighton wish the season was already over, knowing they've got to face a team like that for the last game. Indeed, yes. I mean, I'm sure not next week, week after it is, isn't it? Because there's no game next week. That's actually. Does anybody know the reason behind why they put the FA Cup final? Why didn't they put the last games of the season next week and put the FA Cup final the week after? Why didn't they do that? Is it because the FA Cup final would have clashed with the final Premier League week of the season? Is that the reason? They could have played it on a Saturday. All the Premier League games were on a Sunday, so I don't know. But is that the reason? I don't know. If someone knows, it just seems a strange thing to do, doesn't it? To play have a FA Cup final and then the last game of the season's a week after. Why not just change them round? There must be a reason. Dean says Arsenal does have a lot of young talent coming through. Pullover, Cooney, Cross are outstanding talents. Yeah, exactly. They are. Yeah, and we can build around them, can't we? We've got a great team. We have got a great team. It's just a matter of adding 1 or 2 players in the summer, and you can see we look a lot more together now, don't we? The team looks like it's gelled a lot more now than maybe it was before, earlier in the season when we looked very disjointed. I think Beth's getting back to good form. Leah Williamson's getting back to good form. That's important as well. They didn't have any pre-season. They've come back from long injuries. Viv, as we know, has never been at her best this season at all. It's been a complete write-off for her. So these things next season are going to be better. So I'm confident in it. I am personally, but let's see. Anyways, what a great way to go into a bank holiday Monday with such a great performance in the end and a great victory. So thank you to all you guys for joining me today. A lot of people were watching in that second half in particular. So thank you very much to everybody. Please give us a like before you go and consider subscribing as well. We're going to probably have a quietish week on the channel, I would imagine. Not too much going on. We will obviously be back next Sunday for the men's game against Manchester United. That's a big one as well, isn't it? Well, can we win in Manchester 2 weekends running? Terry says, I can't see City not putting a few past Villa. No, exactly. Yeah, City will win that game, I would have thought. So yes, I mean, can we win two weekends in a row in Manchester? Let's hope so. So join me for that next Sunday. If you follow my other channel as well, I'm doing a race next Sunday morning as well, 10k race, so there'll be a video of that. There'll be 1 or 2 other bits and bobs on that channel as well this week. But for here, we're back on Sunday for Manchester United against Arsenal in the Premier League. What a finish to the season it's been. It's incredible, isn't it? And there's still a few more games left to stay with us for that. It's going to be good, isn't it? So brilliant stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's finished at the Joy Stadium, and it was a lot of joy in the end, wasn't there? Manchester City 1, Arsenal 2. Lauren Hemp gave City a first half lead with a shot into the bottom corner, but very, very late in the game, following a brilliant second half performance from Arsenal. Stina Blacksteny has popped up with 2 goals in 2 minutes at the very, very end of the game in the 90th and the 92nd minute. The first one was a header from Caitlin Ford from a corner, and she stretched to put it into the roof of the net, and then she headed home at Kim Little's cross in stoppage time to give Arsenal the victory. Brilliant stuff. What a way to start this bank holiday weekend. LG says Chelsea win 8-0 against Bristol. The league ain't over yet. They won't win 8-0, absolutely not. But they will win, I'm sure. Terry says, Richard, thank you for today, and what an end to the weekend. Well done, everyone in the chat. Yeah, indeed, it's been a great end to the. Well, I said weekends. We still got one more day of the weekend left. That's always the way, isn't it? LG says, why do we always perform when there is no pressure? Well, I mean, there was we perform when there has been pressure as well. And you know, there's pressure when you're at Arsenal. There's pressure all the time, isn't there? Greg says, great show. Thanks for your company. Still all to play for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's get second place. Terry says, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Indeed. Do we only play well when there's no pressure? I'm not sure. You know, there's always pressure, isn't there? Always pressure. So I don't know, but that was a good performance today, and that's against a good side. So yes, that's that then. Thank you for watching today. It's finished well for Arsenal, hasn't it? What a great finish to that game. What a great game it was as well. 2 great teams as well in the WSL producing a great game of football, which if you don't enjoy women's football after watching that, then I feel sorry for you, quite honestly, because that was brilliant. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like. Come on, you Gunners. I will see you Sunday back in Manchester United against Arsenal. Join me for that one. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your bank holiday. If you're from the UK, of course, if you've got a bank holiday tomorrow, enjoy it. Wherever else you are in the world, if you're back at work, then enjoy your week. I will see you Sunday. Come on, you guys. Brilliant stuff. Take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon.